That's all it took. All right.
Yeah, boy.
I totally ruined it for everyone. 28, 30.
My motion, it's broken.
Okay, so we have the new dice. I'm rolling for his acrobatics. Do not fret. It is the dice that killed Scalebreaker.
I'm fretting big time.
Guys, no combat. Brady, if it's bad with those dice, it's a you problem.
So.
So, I'm not rolling into that.
Just get this over here for a minute. This is gonna be nice. Love that. He watches you. Sorry, Jacob. And he follows your lead. He does his best to maintain an even pacing with his feet. And he begins to drag behind. He begins to fall behind. He can't keep up with the speed and dexterity that you have even as the cube. And in doing so, he simply just grabs where something isn't sturdy and the stone moves, and that's enough to throw him off his balance.
So it's not a dice problem, it's a you problem.
And
Figure it out.
He begins to fall.
Honestly, figure it out.
I'm gonna need an acrobatics check.
Honestly, figure it out.
I'm gonna need an acrobatics check.
I'm not rolling acrobatics because you need to fucking roll better. This is 100%.
Please roll it so Gorkai doesn't fall.
I'm gonna need an acrobatics check from you, please.
16.
16. Barely in time. You grab the rope before he falls off the ledge and you fucking rip it against his weight. And he's almost fully parallel with the auger before you... And you hear the breath leave his lungs as you wrench him back onto the auger. You're about 60 feet up now.
Dude, Tyrone's watching this from the bottom still, and he's just like...
Can I just... This time, surely.
They're almost there now. They're close.
Surely you can't fail it 5 times in a row. Surely.
Fail what? What do you mean?
Surely Brady, the dude who loves D&D and says, I know how to play this game. I'm a dungeon master. I know what I'm doing.
Whoa!
Hang on, stop. I've written this whole campaign with all my players, and I've played for 3+ years.
This is true.
With these guys. Surely I could roll a check to save my life.
This is true.
The answer to that is no.
Go and roll.
That was your first mistake.
Go ahead and roll.
Go and roll.
Let's do this up. Alright. So, Molnir, can you please roll me an acrobatics?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and roll this.
So,
Just cut the rope.
I'm keeping that roll.
Be the only in Soul King.
Whatever it is, I pass.
he falls.
Natural 20.
And you save him.
I rolled a natural 20.
There's
Literally figured it out!
There's only 10 feet left! He's so close!
Figure it out, dude!
This is my favorite part about beating them, is I can just torture you arbitrarily for as long as I want.
Dude,
He only made it 5
Hang on, there's
three more checks.
Stop. There's no way this is happening. He's fudging the rolls. There's
Really?
no fucking...
Yeah. What's that?
Natural 20. No, it's 16.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I thought it was a 22.
I was like, yeah, buddy.
16. That's pretty good.
So, with a meets it, beats it roll,
Good
you
God.
see him for the final 10 feet go, I understand. His eyes
I
glint,
get it now.
and he ascends the final 10 feet without injury.
I'm gonna be standing at the top, just with my arms crossed.
Told you I can manage. And he goes to look over the corner and gets just a little too close to the edge.
No.
Dude, no.
Give me lighting reflexes.
Molnir dead ass, push him off, be the only king of
As he's leaning over, I'm gonna reach out and yank him back.
Yeah. No, he doesn't start to fall, but he is going to make a perception check as he doesn't have a bag like you guys do. I'll use the word rucksack.
Sure.
It's more of a kind of like a satchel, loose baggage thing. But he does put it down as you guys begin your work, your holy work, if you will.
Yeah.
And he stances up and sits kind of like with your feet dangling off a little bit so he can view where you originally came from, which I would consider the entrance of the building. You can't see the entrance from here, but that corridor. And he's going to roll a perception check to just hang out and make sure no one disturbs you guys.
Money. Perfect. That's all. That's what we want, Gorkai. If you're as perceptive as you are good at climbing, we're completely safe.
We
We're
don't
totally
need
safe.
anyone else. He's truly the man of every talent.
Okay. Got those, got that. What would the two of you like to do? Now that you're up here.
Yeah, we're gonna fly. How many more gates were there to close?
None.
None?
There was 9.
Alright,
He
we're
closed
welding.
5 the first day and 4 the second.
Okay, well, let's weld it up, bro. We should be ripping through this now.
Rip and tear.
You
Make
know,
sure
I'm
this
gonna
is-
push myself so that I have time to do cool things like hobbies and sleep.
That would be cool. Yeah, that'd be fun. But also, I want to.
He wants to make sure that you're working yourself to the fucking bone.
It's not even that. It's
Wage
that I just
slave.
want to make sure that it's like fucking solid work. You know, I want to I don't want to risk doing all this and then something goes wrong because
Yeah.
we're like.
It sucks
Ripping
that
and
I
tearing.
can't sneak out, like with etherealness, and then do something and then come back like you can. Because I could blow up some more food, but the problem is I would need to remain a physical form the whole way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, it seems like the 2 major food camps that were spotted between me and Rolger are gone.
I could do invisibility.
I think we should weld, and I'm gonna start welding.
Cool. Start welding. Okay.
Start welding.
Okay.
And daydreaming of gunpowder and fire and death.
There's time
And
for
I'm-
gunpowder, fire, and death and destruction.
And
but
I'm
it's just
thinking
like,
about like,
you know,
am I gonna go from one war zone to another in 2 weeks?
don't recommend it.
Okay.
Gotta say.
And
Would you like to either assist Gorkai or make your own perception roll?
Brady? real
Yes.
quick, I forgot I was gonna do
I'll make my
something. Did I already ask
17.
the matron what was going on? Or did
No.
I just prayed. I'm gonna cast sending.
Okay.
And I look at Calfane and I'm like, "Are you on the phone while on the job
Are you texting your driver? What are you doing, buddy?
I am legally entitled to 115.
now?" All right.
At will state. You can
This
fire
is-
him.
This is long.
You guys aren't
before
unionized.
those-
This is a
those-
terminal
yeah.
offense.
No,
I was
no,
gonna
no.
say this is long before
No,
any
no,
fucking
no.
rules are in place.
They are not unionized.
The Broken Bottles is a union job. I looked at the contract.
What would you like to say? 25 words.
Soft hands union boy.
I'll
What are you
just say,
looking for?
surprisingly, the Broken Bottles don't have workers' rights.
That's actually not surprising at all, honestly. That's like the least surprising thing in this whole entire campaign is that the Broken Bottles don't endorse workers' rights.
If a slave were straight up joined this party at this point, it would be the ex-slave would be like, "Hey, welcome aboard, buddy."
Jesus Christ.
God, I guess I'll just like ask like, what's going on? What is dire enough to use the beacon? I can be there in a little over 2 weeks. Try to hold out until then. Because it takes about a week to get there from the entrance to Cosdral, right? You said that was kind of the estimate that I had.
Assuming that you don't have a single bit of wasted time. It's a week of travel.
A week of travel.
It's the Underdark.
So there's.
I mean, that could be 6 months. If you're encountering hostile territories, you're being stopped, you're being delayed, passages are open, ravines aren't closed. Yeah, it's a week of hiking. That doesn't mean that the path is safe, which you would know. Giving time estimates in the Underdark is a very difficult thing to do.
So I'll say 2 to 2.5 weeks.
25 words.
One day.
Mhm.
I'll be there after you guys are all already burned to the ground.
I'm gonna have to type it out. No, I got this. Our food stores run low. We make for a great pilgrimage to the northern gates. Give those who we have sheltered a chance at a new life before we return to the holy work. As you know, such pilgrimages are dangerous.
Okay. I'll just kind of look over at Tyrone, and I'll be like, "Hey, good news. Not everyone at home is getting slaughtered by the Underdark Genghis Khan as we speak.
Yeah, that's good news.
But they're running out of food, so not good news."
Ask them if they've ever heard of Create Food and Water.
Hey, I got this thing. I've got this spell. I'm sure you got it too.
Yeah.
Can you
But
make?
yeah,
Did you
clerics
do like a
have it.
head count for people that know the
You
spell?
get it
Create
at like
Food and Water?
level 2. You're saying none of your people have gotten to like level 2?
So, you do know, you're
Level 13 D&D, folks. the DM can't make a compelling hook.
You were never directly
No.
involved with them too much, but you do know, based on her wording, they're called the Great Pilgrimages for a reason. Once every couple of years, as you guys protect people, you collect people that are in turmoil, hostilities, and you shelter them. And obviously, the ultimate goal is to breach the realms of the under and the above. To bring people above and to gain allies down below. So, over several years, as you accumulate people that aren't indoctrinated to be warriors of the light of the moon and part of the parish, there's just too many people. And the goal is to not just have people all being in misery just in one area. And so, when the need grows, some of the higher-ranking members would captain a pilgrimage from the south encumbrance all the way through the entirety of the Star Caverns to the north to either a known passage in the Gold Mountains or to the Undercross itself.
So I haven't been a part of one of these yet.
You've helped in preparations, you've helped in scouting and giving this road is safe, this road isn't. You've never been part of the actual methodology of the pilgrimage. Like,
Which
you haven't.
it sounds like that's what she wants now.
If she's Allura Lunarium, yeah, usually that's the come and assist.
Okay, so never mind. I'm gonna act a lot more excited about this now. I'm gonna go back in time. I've been selected for the Great Pilgrimage.
The Great Pilgrimage. What does that entail?
It's when we shepherd the flock, so to speak, all the way from the southern edge of the Underdark to the northern gates in dwarf territory.
Like dwarf territory? Like, are we standing
Sometimes
in dwarf territory?
You've heard of it.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it's a very well-known passage before one. Passages to the Underdark change all the time.
Yeah.
Ravines collapse, caves open, sinkholes open new paths, war causes one to shut, etc. Most of the time, because the Great Gates, I have the name of it, but I'll get it in a minute. The Great River Gates, one of them. They're the gates to the Undercross, to the west half of the Undercross. They're always open. And even though there's a lot of hostility and sometimes crime in those areas trying to get to them, they're big enough to warrant people to pass through to the surface. So that's like the more common time, because it's the farthest. It's easily the dangerous of all the travels, but it's the most consistent.
Yeah.
Other times you guys have made maybe shorter travels.
To a ravine that we found.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sometimes it's to the Undercross. Sometimes it's to a ravine. I've never been selected to be a part of one of these, other than in preparation. So it's kind of a great honor for us.
Are they coming here?
I don't think so. Not unless we convince them that that's the path. But I don't think that they know that we're retaking Khazad-dûr.
Assuming the journey. How long does the journey take?
A week.
It is. It's like
at the best conditions.
just to get there.
Just to get there.
The pilgrimage is a Trail of Tears type situation. It is thousands of people walking with no battle experience. And there's such an extensive amount of people, there is no hiking through trails or taking dangerous passages.
Oh, I thought he meant like to get to the...
Yeah, it's like over a week in best conditions to get there. To
help.
To do the pilgrimage is like a several week long endeavor. It is a long experience.
This will take like a month and a half. Probably.
Women and children.
Yeah, I was going to say, dude, tell them to... Those were the next words out of my mouth, don't worry. Tell them to come here.
I already talked to Molnir about it. When he's in charge, if he decides to do that he would let my people in.
Yeah, it's kind of sounding like this is the spot to be. For me.
Yeah, but the other thing is, I'm sure it'll be a little difficult because the whole point is we want to get them, I guess, not only out of strife, but at least above ground. And I guess they'll have access to it. But I'm sure some will see it as trading one underground prison for another, I guess. It might be hard to convince some of them that it's worthwhile.
To come here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if their goal is to make it to the surface, right?
They can just leave.
Yeah. This kind of seems like, assuming the city is
safe.
safe at that time, and I mean, it kind of seems like it's going to be safe, or we're going to be dead. So,
If I'm able to help in.
I mean, at least with every piece of knowledge that we have right now, we know this city connects to down there, and that there is an exit. We've seen it. So it seems like the passageway that they would be looking for is this passageway. In Tyrone's eyes. That's what Tyrone says.
This is, I think this is a good spot. If we can get it cleaned up a little bit. Obviously.
Yeah.
It's part of the coming of age down there to do a supply run to nearby villages. Like by yourself. Take some rucksacks and take them to villages. So to say this is something we kind of trained for from the time we're teenagers is kind of an understatement. And it's kind of a great honor to be selected for one. It's usually only the most senior members that actually get to go on the pilgrimage.
I feel like claiming the city that your people could inhabit is like a step above even that. In Tyrone's eyes, I'm like, it's one thing to walk through the underground. It's one thing to liberate a gigantic city for your people to inhabit.
It's another thing to lead thousands of your people to safety at a time. And, I mean, I spent 250 years dreaming of this. I did not spend 250 years dreaming of retaking Cosmoball.
Fair point.
This might be the way to get me that juicy promotion I want.
Whatever you're looking for, G.
In the middle of all this, I'm just...
I've given you guys the benefit of the doubt. About 3 hours has passed. And as it does... Dun, 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 dun. Only if you're...
Oh, I'm good.
Okay. You spent a couple hours beneath the peaks. It's hard to tell if it's midday, past, or before, which is completely normal because seeing the sun is, you're on top of the mountain. It should make so much sense, but just the deep ravines and peaks, it's usually obstructed. You're usually in some form of shade. Hence why there's snow caps that survive year round up here. At first, it takes a little bit to get your sea legs, so to speak, your senses reakined. You've been practicing for some time, even with the broken bottles. And though you do find some tracks that there seems to be some big game in the area, maybe reindeer or elk, something like a caribou, something akin to that, a large creature. Over the next 3 hours, maybe it's just distraction from the beauty of the peaks. Maybe it's just lack of practice. But you don't find where they're resting. You follow the trail for a while, and it goes through some creeks and some ponds. You do your best as a player to maintain relevant, unobstructed distance to the original location of the aquifer, so you know where you are and you have a landmark to guide you. So you don't go like 3 hours hiking into a fucking caravan, but you don't find anything aside from the sights of the birds. What few remain that have migrated south for the remainder of the year.
Can I hunker down against a tree and just make some calls?
Make some calls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See anyone specifically?
To the deer.
Okay. Roll me an animal handling check.
Performance or animal? I
Animal
want to make
handling.
calls to get it to come in.
This is a good soundtrack. The specific song.
Reminds me of like whenever you're like around the jungle.
Yeah, a little bit. A dragon eats Roller right now. He gets bitten in half, and the broken balls never find his body, and he's gone forever.
That'd be really
14.
fun. Please don't do that.
You sit. Can you explain to me what a deer, caribou, elk, reindeer call sounds like? Are you like trying to like imitate the antlers fighting? Are you trying to imitate like a?
Well, when we go,
I don't know.
When we go hunting, we have like this little thing we flip, and it goes like, "Wah," and it's basically supposed to be like a doe.
Oh, so it's like a whine.
Kind of, yeah.
Like,
That's pretty close.
I'm ready to breathe.
with a 14. Whoa!
That's what it is.
Whoa! Wait!
It's
whoa,
a doe.
whoa.
It's a doe.
That's what it is, dude.
That's what it is. It's like
Breathe me! Breathe!
that's what a deer call is. It's literally like
Kind of.
somebody come at me.
Wow!
It's that. It's
It's
that.
literally like, I want dick.
Or you
I'm
go,
leaving.
like-
You're getting detox.
Like a. Basically, it's like when a buck's pissed off.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll do some of those.
So with a 14,
yeah.
you spend a moment, and I will say another hour passes as you guys are continuing on.
I'm locked in for the day, so
So
feel free.
He's clocked in.
you find
12-hour shift.
you don't hide, right? You want your sound to bounce off the sides. But you find a spot where you're underneath a beautiful evergreen, and they're
Handfuls of snow.
like, it's there.
Yeah.
Beautiful evergreen, dwarfs you in size. The golden peaks are in this weird, very abnormal, and you would know this. This is now that you guys are here. It's a really fun reveal for me to give. For a peak and for a mountain and what should be rocky terrain, it is by sheer dumb luck that all the tribes and clans that inhabit the peaks that are somewhat civilized are non-agricultural and are all nomadic, because the peaks have the most fertile soil. Everything that grows here,
Like redwoods.
fucking-sane. All of it. The shrubs, the flowers. It's not uncommon to find like a flower field where the dandelions and like the daffodils are fucking bowling ball sized. For any type of anything, plants, ferns, and obviously spruces and evergreens, and it's a northern area, and that's really weird. But it's something that you guys don't take for granted. But that's where a lot of the religious is weird, but
Yeah.
the clan and tribal iconography comes from that. The mountain provides. It always provides.
Kind of the big reason why like Goliath or whatever is because like the way that they're like in my head, the way their tribes are, and like you explain the Golden Mountains and whatnot. Like Native Americans tribe's religion is not based on a god; it is based on the land.
Yeah.
If you
And they
get
worship
knocked
the
out,
land,
the gods are
right?
just like,
And the
"Keep
peaks
going."
have always given.
Yeah.
Always. And because that, as by proxy, and we did touch on this earlier when you guys were in southern Graventar, the wild game is also giant because they're feeding off the most nutritious, not like abnormally giant,
Yeah.
like a fucking caribou's
They're
fucking
just
15
big.
feet tall, but they're always prize bucks. Always. Because they have the most perfect nutritional diet. So, sorry to take you off track of what you're doing,
No,
but
40.
this is the first time anyone's been on peak since we started the fucking campaign.
Literally 40-point bucks every single time.
Literally every time.
Points.
So
40
all
points, dude.
the natural life
It's the
here.
most insane shit.
Let me get through my cool reveal.
I'm sorry.
All the wildlife, all the shrubs is so abundant, and it's again by sheer dumb luck that everything that lives up here is nomadic and even if they don't travel, they live off the land. They don't farm the land. At least in agricultural terms. Obviously, they'll plant like a fucking potato root if they know they're going to be somewhere for a while, or beets, and they'll forage for them and let it grow wildly. And so the peaks have always been this weird, harsh ecosystem that rewards any form of resilience. If you can make it through the winter, you have access to the most sustainable food and landscape, even with how hostile it is, probably in all of Ale Terrain. It is a remarkable place. So you sit under this evergreen, and the evergreen's trunk, historically quite small. This one's like 12 feet in fucking diameter. A giant bull pine, essentially, but it is an evergreen, that shoots 100 feet in the air. You tuck behind it just slightly. The soil now shown to you as the snow wasn't able to make it through thick pine and fir-like branches. And you make this call. And you sit for a moment. And you sit for a moment. And you wait, and you let the wind breach your side and almost chap your skin, but something that you're, unfamiliar with as a Goliath. The cold almost feels more welcoming than everything you've felt up to this moment, especially the heat. And after some time, you do convince to come and take a drink out of the beautiful Sterling Spring. A caribou, essentially. I'm just gonna say it is a caribou for purposes of telling the story. It's probably your people would probably call it something different and definitely fantasy oriented, but it's nothing crazy. It's not a bullet or some fucking harpy or something crazy. It's just a giant caribou, just a huge fucking beast, almost moose-sized in terms of just stature. And it walks up. It does look confused. It's its snout sniffling. It does that really characteristic slow shake of the head, trying to get some of the snow off of its coat. But its antlers are just so hefty that it takes a long time for it to actually snap its neck back in the opposite direction. But it makes its way, now confused as it doesn't see anything in the clearing, very slowly, as with most animals, it's a very hostile environment, makes its way down to the spring and takes a drink of the aquifer water.
So I have a clean broadside shot.
I'd say it hasn't noticed your presence, obviously, and I'd say, you're about 70 feet away from it. You had to be far enough out of the clearing, but you're about 60, 70 feet.
Also, there, I lost it for a second. I just think of the beautiful venison.
Same old roller, just got some new tools.
You get 3 beams?
Yeah.
Roll me to hit with 3 beams.
First one might not hit. It's plus 10, so 12.
It's a level 13. Level 13.
7 plus
10.
so 17.
17.
And 16.
Okay, 16.
12, 17, and
So you shoot off 3 beams. All 3 just up the fucking broadside of the neck. You obviously have hunted before, and so you know that you're not shooting a bullet, right? So it's not like there's gonna be contamination to me. But you also are like, okay, if I'm gonna be doing force damage, right? I don't want to hit it where it's the thickest, right? I want to try to sever, right? And so you do land your shots adeptly. The first one goes a little wide, a little bit towards the, the cuff, but then just doubled in. Roll me damage for all 3.
Oh god.
Where's it sticking out? God, where's it sticking out?
Where's it sticking up? It's a D. I haven't rolled an Eldritch Blast in a minute.
D10, I believe. It's an 8.
You have a pen?
It's sticking out for damage?
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Oh, that's fine.
You guys have it somewhere.
I do have it somewhere.
There's a stack of stuff
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for this.
somewhere.
So,
1d10 plus 5.
So you know,
So,
it's like the 9 families.
13.
It's only 8.
It's only 8. There's 8 families.
Yeah.
I'll take the L on that one.
14.
Okay. No,
13.
I literally said 9 in
And
my
10.
document, but there's only
Plus 5. So 13 plus 15.
just noticed that.
Total?
Third one.
Did I,
All
I thought
3
it
hit.
did.
All 3.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Uh,
I never counted. I just.
No. It's
14.
It's the grade 8.
completely.
14, 13.
It sounds even better. The grade 8.
Yeah.
Perfect.
14, 13, 15.
Fucking God.
It's
Yeah.
dead. I see.
So 14, 15, 19 plus 13, 20,
14, 15,
13. So 19 plus 13 is 29, 32 damage.
It's quick, dude. It didn't feel a thing.
To this poor fucking.
It didn't feel a thing.
So how?
Could be worse.
Actually, no. I'm not gonna give you
Yeah,
that.
don't do that.
The first one does go a little wide, and you see it. That split second, the hunt has began, and it tries to turn. And as it turns, gracefully, intentionally, and precisely, you plant 2 right under where the hinge of the jaw meets the neck, and it just falls. And there's this weird of it like just falling on the rock, and it lies motionless. And like crows flying away in a movie, it's still again. It's pristine. There's like, not even the gods could see what happened. You're so far removed from civilization.
And all I did as a kid was fucking draw and quarter and clean. So I'm gonna do it all over again.
You
And not with my dad fucking the whole time.
as a kid, you were probably the most adept in the village, and not because you wanted to be,
That.
because your brother would take home the prize money,
Yeah.
and you would prepare.
Mm-hmm.
You know, unless it was something of a trophy hunt, then obviously he would take it for himself. Roll me a survival check. 29,
No.
7.
No. 10.
10. You get to work. There is...
And I'll keep like backpack it basically, where you take the legs.
Yeah.
Tie it.
What is your goal? Are you trying to...
Bring it back. Well,
That's what I'm
bring it back up to the lake.
Okay. Yeah. You hike it up. You bring it back. You find another tree, right, that's nearby, and you're covered. Do you want to field strip it in its entirety and basically turn it into raw meat, or are you trying to take the whole thing?
I was gonna build a fire there.
Okay, yeah, I just want to... Okay, that's totally fine. I'll just use your survival check you made. It is damp. It's cold. And it's going to take some time. We'll get back to that.
This AirPods in, listening to this.
They were best friends until they weren't, as you listen to your true crime podcast.
Her throat was ripped out. Her eyes were ripped out. Her tongue was ripped out.
She was ripped. Time passes. You stand the Gorkai with your 17 perception. It's almost mundane. It's quite boring.
During times, I'd like to just like where I'm like, dude, this fucking sucks. I'd like to kind of open up my journal and just start like writing. During one of my classes, I drew down all the symbols.
Yeah.
Just like be like, from what I remember.
Just
Try to,
reliving.
like, still watching and then like kind of like doodling in a notebook almost.
You continue your watch. Obviously, this is happening currently, so 4 hours are passing.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. So with that, hold a moment. That's not.
We're at a tavern.
We're back in Stroke.
Oh, that was a shit dream.
That sucks.
God, Lucas is right next to me. Oh, dude, this fucking sweet potato.
He's spooning you, and you're like,
Dude,
I had a dream about this fucking sweet potato.
I had a dream about this fucking sweet potato, and he's like, "Oh my people."
I watched it.
God, we were causing all. I'm just joking, it's Josh.
As you
You should talk to me
as you are watching and just in the area of your allies as they attempt their best to continue on, you're doodling, and just out of the tip, the very tip, tippity tappity tip, you hear it echo immediately. As you do, close your journal and you look over, and you see two ogres round the corner, 80 feet below you from the entryway. Gorkai sees them far after you do, now that they're fully in sight with a much worse roll, and he opens you.
The welding hood lifts up.
Can I get a stealth check from everybody?
Just let him pass.
I show him hand signals. I'm like,
There's 40
I'm
ogres.
like, holy, I'm just like,
There's
no.
40 ogres.
I don't know what the fuck.
can I try to do like a performance
Yeah,
check?
can I
Like,
roll to comprehend what the fuck is
That's what
happening?
you're comprehending. You don't need to roll. That's what you're seeing.
Ooh.
So
Cor-
I was just, this is making a weird sound, but it was 15 and 16 because I have advantage from the club.
16. Good roll. It's actually a really good roll for me.
Yeah, what'd you roll, buddy? At quadruple million plus 1,000 because you're a mile away from these people.
1. I rolled
Do I actually have advantage? Because I'm 10 million miles away?
No.
5.
Yeah. Fucking Tyro.
Catching up. All right.
I was never known as a stealthy bird.
So-
I'm good at killing people.
They walk through. One of them, because you're the only one who sees this. 5, 6, 17, 16.
16.
16, 16, 5. Okay.
And whatever the fuck low ass number gore kind of.
They are walking in tandem. So side by side, shoulder to shoulder. One of them like kicks over one of the pipes, and you hear the clunk of it denting.
So they're at like the bottom of the. We see it at the bottom of the elevator.
Yeah, they're at the,
Like-
you guys are 80 feet in the air.
Okay.
They're on the ground floor,
Okay. Okay.
and they're walking through, and you see them kind of like looking around. They continue their speech. One of them kicks one of the pipes, and boom, and it echoes through the chamber. You don't understand what they're saying, of course, and you see one of them look at the other, and he points behind. And goes, oh. And they go into a corner that's still visible to you, and one of them starts taking a shit.
Cool.
I'm about to light these motherfuckers on fire, dude. Somebody stop Calphane. His trigger finger's itching.
Dude, I psychic glance Calphane.
You're incapacitated. The other one that isn't taking the shit pulls out a large wooden thing. It's probably a club at one point, and he begins to whittle with a sharp piece of blade, though it doesn't. It looks like just the blade, like it doesn't have a handle on it. Probably a short sword for a dwarf that he has since just used as a dagger. And he seems to be slowly whittling it into a point, and you see him just like keeping himself busy. They seem to have just stumbled in here by dumb luck. And he just looks around. You know? I saw your whole jawline clench. You just muted me as soon as I fucking said they look around. Bro's like, oh god. He looks around, whittling away. The other ogre defecating behind him. He pulls out of a small satchel. He looks through it, and what looks like probably a vase pot for wine at some point. He uncorks it and just waterfalls it. And with your roll, you can tell it is clear liquid. It's probably water. He hydrates and corks it, and you see him like tap it and go, oh. And they finish what he's doing, and he walks over to one of the pipes, and he goes like this, and it's one of the open troughs, and he fills up his vase, and he corks it, and he goes, "Ooga, oh!" And they turn, and they walk out the way they came.
Can I cast banishment on a pile of shit? Is that something I can do?
No, not a creature. Alas.
I'll hold out a minute more.
They barely able to hear their audio, their vocal, discussion over the roaring water rapids that are in the building. But due to your 17, you're able to just know they were communicating in some way.
You like poop right now?
And then, not canon,
Funny enough, it actually is canon.
No.
Oh my god. It's not canon. I'm welding. I'm going back to welding. I'm not talking.
So
I'm not having a
after
police
they've,
conversation.
That stinks so bad, Mulder. Can you go take care of it?
No, it's 80 feet away. There's
Take
no
it
way
away.
your sense of
Roll.
smell is that.
No, it
good.
does. No, exactly.
So after they've
It's a
kind of like
giant
they've
fucking-
left
You
my
give them a
vision.
minute, yeah.
Yeah, they've completely left my vision.
As of now, yes. They are
I'm
gone.
gonna walk back to the bullets. Walk up. Kind of like still like.
Yeah.
Kind of.
We're probably how far up the pipe are we from where they are? Because I
Not.
imagine we're.
I mean far, but like in the terms of like you're like 40 feet away, so like one turn of movement, which would be 0.6 6 seconds. So it's not.
Sorry for the shit hand signal. There was two of them. They're about 80 feet away. Looks like one of them did poop down there, so we have some business to be made up, which is fun. Not the worst though, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, hey, same thing. If any more come in, just
Yeah, no problem.
number of them, and then
I'll try to get whenever it's a number, and then I mean, they're just 80 feet down.
yeah.
Gorkat
So-
scratches the side of his head. He goes, I mean, I've gotten the occasional straggler over the last 45, 50 years, but still quite rare. We should make sure that the entrance isn't passable. Maybe,
I can just stone seal it.
I don't know how to conspicuously make it.
We
I-
could try.
I
to
could
just-
probably
we
do
could
that.
try to stone seal a little bit inwards too.
I could just flatten the stone.
Let's do
Is that the best
that.
bet?
Yeah, we
Let's
could
do
Is
do
it
that.
better that they can get in on accident, or better that they can't get ancients to the building? Because if they can't get in, perhaps that would raise concern.
Would they even realize?
They
These guys aren't smart.
They are remarkably individuals.
Let's worry about it, like maybe a little bit later
Yeah,
when
we'll
the
get
actions
this-
die down.
get this
Maybe
done.
tonight.
now, and then we can try to do something about
Wait.
that later.
I apologize. I'm a little on edge. I apologize.
No, I think that's a
No,
good
you're
idea.
fine. You almost fell off what 3-4 times.
All right, I'm gonna keep
Almost.
holding.
I'm
I'm not involved in that.
I'm gonna
It's between you and
go
him.
back to just keeping an eye out.
I give him like after I say that, I give him like the stink eye. I'm like, you fell like 4 times. I would be on edge too.
He walks away. Okay,
I
it's
would
not.
stay away from edges if I was you, actually.
I'm gonna go back to welding.
I'm gonna
Okay.
walk back and then just.
I appreciate what you are doing. He goes back to watching.
Let me know if there's.
How much we got left?
We've been cooking for.
Yeah, how's the welding sticking out looking?
Is any of it failing?
You said it last time.
Making progress.
I see the tally marks on there. It's
There-
literally like,
A lot of time marks.
yeah.
Wait, can I see how many colors? Holy.
What's
alright.
the goal though? Because my thumb's covering it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna keep going.
Never saw the goal,
I'm
but
gonna
I
keep-
did see how many tally marks.
I'm going. Tyrone's gonna grab the sticky note and just start chalking up tally marks.
It's his clock out. Like he's clocking his.
He's
hours.
like, I gotta get 17 units to meet production. quota today."
Every hour that passes, we just like,
Yeah.
and then Molnir chalks it up.
The day begins to already wear thin. I mean,
Do you want me to make another perception roll?
yes. If you're gonna keep watch with it,
Yeah.
yes, please.
Yes.
Please do.
Dirty 20.
Wow.
Well,
Alright.
that surely won't come back to bite me later. Foreshadowing.
I want you to know their perception roll. You guys were all complaining that I wasn't rolling good. They rolled a 0, so I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it anymore.
Listen, I get that we can't have it both ways. But it would have been absolutely hilarious if you rolled a nat 20 for it. Like for both their perception. It's like, dude, whose fucking team are you on? Pick a fucking side. Because sometimes you're like, man, I really hope my players live. And the other times you're like, I hope you fucking die.
I always want you to die.
Literally. No.
Toxic DM.
Sometimes you have felt bad for us.
The fun welding.
He's watching. He is.
Hunting. Again.
That's crazy. You pointed to it. That's so weird because
And scene.
it's so weird. It's taking you 2 full hours to make a fire because you roll like shit. So the day is almost gone. You actually feel the brisk.
I feel cold. 'Cause
Actually, altitude doesn't affect Elias because they're born on the mountains. I know.
Holy shit. Yo.
Actually, where's the emoji, bro?
Toxic DM.
I had a kid do that to me. He hit me with the actually, that I was like, no.
Get a load of these jokers. Thought we were playing fucking
You want to roll another nat
D&D.
20?
Anyway, after about 2 hours, you've been up here for about 5 now, maybe even 6. It's been a while, and you came up here about midday, so it is starting to get quite brisk, but just that you feel it. It's not, negatively affecting you. And dim, right? The Golden Peaks don't really have like night like they do, but it's like always kind of dim because of all the shade of the, and the fact that you're above the clouds, but also in them depending on the altitude. You would know. It's like fog weather all the time. Yeah. But after about 2 hours, you successfully create your little fire pit in this small overhang, I'd say maybe 60 paces away from the actual shoreline of the jagged ravine where the water is settled. You're just enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
Anything specific?
I'm just gonna cook up all the meat that I can.
Roll me an additional.
Cook check.
Survival check as you field straight.
Hey, 19.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like natural 1. With a 19, you feel the muscle memory return. It takes a while, right? When you were originally like tying up its hooves and such to transport it and make sure that the creature was put out of its misery properly and humanely. But now the motions begin to take hold of you almost against your will, and you find yourself dozing off the way that you would when you were a kid, and not necessarily negatively, but you would occupy your mind because it was a skill that you were so familiar with. You would think about the next day, or maybe how you would approach a situation the following day, and that mindset grips you again, and you forget why you're here. You forget where you were 8 hours ago. You forget everything. And I'm telling you this because this is how you feel. You're home.
Mm-hmm.
And not in the way of home as where you were birthed. Home where you belong. Where you came to be. Whether it through turmoil or not, the connection to the land the mountain gives, the mountain provides, is still there. And I know I'm being very esoteric and over the top, but this is a big moment for you. And without any haste, without no rushing or stress or pain or anguish or disdain, you carefully dissect this beast into a lot of fucking meat in a wild amount, an insane amount. And then, knowing that you're going to prepare it for travel, right? You take those giant hooks and butterfly them and fillet them so they're thinner cuts, easier to cook, easier to preserve. Do you begin to cook them?
Yeah.
Same survival check. I'll just use your 19.
Right.
You continue on with the process. And you sit back, you let your ash cheeks kind of roll into the snow, what's left in this small overhang that you're in. You bury your feet. And don't worry, this won't affect you, nothing's going to attack you. You take off what remains of any armor. You're wearing essentially your toga and your straps, your padded shorts. And for the first time in a long time, and I feel like I say that a lot, but you're very happy that something specific happened in your past. And you're very happy that the fact that you're here is one thing, but the fact that you get to feel the wind on your skin and you're not a barnacle boy is a remarkable thing that crosses your mind. And you're reminded in this moment how bad things could have been. The scenario and the context that has led you back to the peaks, what roads could have changed. You could be here with Lucas. You could be here with Jarek. You could have been here with Scalebreaker. Any amount of allies that you have formed on your path, and in this recollection, you are emotional. You've had a cry. You're still welled up from that. And you recall that even though the Broken Bottles are your family, the people you have met in Ale Tarin, from coast to coast, the people that have led to this moment, and they flash behind your eyes like a shitty slideshow, a blink into the past, and then they're forgotten. You're just here. They're not here, but you are. You've made it, and you successfully cook over the course of the next couple hours.
Damn.
What remains of the flanks.
Damn. Roger's a happy boy.
It's nice. And I'm not doing that to pad for time. You know, the soundtrack's here for a reason. This has been
Roger needed
3
it.
years coming. You've never even gotten close until now. Not even remotely. Whether the whole past of your time as a labor slave or with the bonds. The closest you've come is the entire trek from the north that you've just now made. Entering Graventar for the first time since you were a boy. I mean, you tell me how you feel, but it's more than a happiness. It's a completion.
Rolger as happy and as content in this moment. He is like petrified at the time ahead. But he's trying to push that thought out to just enjoy now.
And like a bad tasting wine, it keeps coming back. It sits on the palate. And as the sun is beginning to set and the darkness is beginning to envelop the peaks, you take a bite
Oh, God.
of your caribou.
I'll probably gorge.
Sure. And, you know, you don't have, like, seasonings. And weirdly enough, your people, and you can correct me if you're wrong, but how I've envisioned it, is your people aren't, like, you people season your food. You guys know of salves. You know of the great hunt, the great feast, the boar with the apple in its mouth. This, you know, so eating plain meat isn't a bad thing, but it's not like...
It's not the same.
Yeah, exactly. But it's very...
So much better
succulent.
than that shitty fucking tofu.
The nutrition block, bro? Fuck no!
It's the insect block from fucking Snowpiercer. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Um,
Great movie.
yeah, and you take as much time as you want. It's not night, but it's fully dim light now. As the mountains that you are within themselves are now blocking the horizon of light, right? Like the same way you'd be in a forest.
Yeah.
It's just ambient brightness that barely floods in from the top.
I'll probably just set up my bedroll and get comfy and just stare and hope that the clouds break so I can see some stars.
Yeah. You are probably, you know, midway through, so at times of the night, yes, you will be able to see the sky. Because, like, you're still, you know, there's a reason there's lakes here, right?
Yeah.
Right off, you're in a basin, right? You're not even close to the top. But you're still on the peaks. And so because you're halfway there, it's like 50-50. And there are moments where those ripping winds, and it is a cool thing to experience. Yeah, kind of like in Northern Alaska when the Northern Lights happen, where the winds are so fast, you can visibly see the clouds move because you're so in proximity to it, where these giant clouds you literally can watch in the course of a couple minutes just make their way totally across. And it's like, it's a wild thing because you're so close to them and the winds are so, like, fucking visceral. But it's still so gorgeous. You can see the rage of nature, the tamed, primal rage that it has. But it's so calm. And no life, aside from the crumpling of the occasional fur of a fox finding a hovel to sleep for the eve, wakes you and you are free to rest as you wish.
Oh, he takes a big fat nap. Yeah.
Okay. Would you like it to only be a short rest, or would you like to bed for a long?
I'm not moving.
Okay.
I ain't moving.
You're enjoying a nice, deserved sleepy sleep.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And you begin a rest. And now the really cool music has to go away, because now we're back.
You can just keep it going.
Yeah, you just keep moving.
10 hours has passed. Total.
Oh.
Not since last I talked. Total. 2, 3, and then one
So
more.
that's a long shift.
Yeah, you guys are,
As we
happening in tandem with you. You're like at 8 hours above ground. Well, yeah, you've been up there for about 6 hours, but you've gone for probably close to 10 because you had to travel for a couple hours in etherealness to get through what is thousands of feet of rock. Not important. You're there. Who cares?
As we're clocking out,
Yeah, about.
I will cast Sending on Roger.
Okay.
Yeah, I never even fucking said shit to you guys on where Rolger was. He's just been gone all day.
Yeah.
He's getting donuts for the group.
I think
There's a
I
dungeon
think
on top of the mountain.
I guess like I didn't know. I don't know where he's at, do I?
No. Well, you did say I'm gonna go look for the valve. That was a group plan. You were like, "What should I do?" And you were like, "I'm gonna go find the fucking."
Yeah, you said
Because
you were
talked
going to find
dead
the
guy.
valve.
And that was the last that you've heard. Is that he was going just straight up the
And I
pipe.
called him and said,
I'm staying tonight.
So,
can I
should
watch
I-
the stars?
I guess before I do that, I'll ask like, hey, is there any word from Roger?
He's gonna enjoy a night outside.
Ah, okay. Good to know.
We
And then
can
I'll,
reach out in the morning.
then I'll cast Sending Roger. I want to say
I'm up against the fire.
Your good times.
a
about to
voice just pops
horribly
in your head.
interrupted.
And you're like, "Oh fuck, I forgot."
God.
It's like when you realize you were supposed to thaw the chicken for your mom, and she's pulling into the driveway. And
The
you're
heart
like,
starts
"Fuck, no!"
You're on your day off and work calls you to
Yeah.
come in.
I don't mean to interrupt your beautiful moment, but I have something to ask when you get back. I love you, brother. Bye.
Okay. Yeah. I'll see you in the morning.
I'll cast it again, just about. It's not bad, I swear.
Okay. I love you.
You burned 2 spell slots.
I burned 3 again. I love you too.
You burned 3 spell slots.
Surely this one.
You're like, at this point, you're like, okay. All right. Gorkai is a little bit stressed out. You can see his teeth are clenched. His jaw's pretty rigid. And he's like, okay, well, I think we should probably investigate how he got in before we bed down. The day is wearing thin.
We can do it.
And he says, all right. And he climbs over onto the auger to make his way down.
I pull him back.
Roll me a grab check.
Oh, free.
I open the bag for Molnar to shove him in.
Actually,
We're not going in the bag. Fuck the bag.
No, we're going in the bag.
it's
No
athletics
bag.
versus his acrobatics.
Yeah.
Correct. 17.
He goes to walk, and he kind of lets his weight take him down the first step, and you grab him like a fucking cartoon, his feet dangle.
I put him
For
back.
just a moment before you were able to
I'm like, hang on.
hang on. Do you understand we're a city of ogres, and an ogres
Can you
comes
use
to one
dimension door?
place?
Pretty please.
There's one
for me,
place
for
of
Tyrone.
sanctity in the city.
What were you saying? I couldn't hear you.
Dimension door, pretty please, for Tyrone.
Yeah.
You
Thank
just
you.
roll.
I grabbed the 9th dimension.
Huh, yeah. He's still like, don't you? Oh, why did you just do that before?
We do it once.
Well, a weird bunch. Anyway, to the front door.
I banish him to hell for a minute.
He's like, fuck!
I'm like,
To the door!
yes.
Yeah, we fly down and we accompany to the door, pretty please.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Please.
Yes.
You make your way through the chambers, the running water, getting louder and quieter and louder and quieter. And you make it to this front gate where Rolger was originally keeping watch. And you see a pipe's been moved over an opening. And now you see that pipe is now gone. You see a part of the stone has been broken in. Not intentionally, not like they broke it. Probably like someone tried really hard to fit through a hole that was too small for
And
them.
then they just broke it on it.
And it's, and it's kind of like bent out. Part of the
So-
stone is hinged.
So the stone's all the same. Like, it's like this, and then now it's like,
Yeah, kind of.
It's like the perfect outline in a cartoon where it's like, oh.
If only. It's more so like a V that's been widened in the middle. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, like there was a crack.
Did they,
And they
like
tried
some-
to like sideways shimmy
like
in,
some
and then they were like, "Fuck,
fat-
I'm stuck!" Ah! And they had to break it
they
open.
were too thick, dude.
They were too thick with triple C's.
and I look at it and I'm like, well, can you?
I said, hang on.
Let me
hang on,
subtract
hang on.
all of my.
Can I get like a little doodle of like what this front entrance area looks like? Like, does it? Is there like
There's beers on top
a
of
front entrance here, and then like in my mind, this is how it works.
I brought one.
There's like
You brought Troll Rain wine up
a
there.
big hallway right
I
here
have a bottle of whiskey
from the entrance, and like we're like over here and around the
You're
corner.
like-
Is there like a way that goes this way?
Yeah.
No.
No.
So it's more like
You have a cookie shit.
I have a
up there.
pen. What am I
You're
doing?
like, "Alright, today we're preparing
I have shit for this.
whiskey venison.
it's
that
more
isn't
like-
flavor. It's like you're gonna want to baste it.
Ornate wall, entrance, door, like column, and then like super far in, door here, box here.
I just want a general layout of like.
So
the
it's a
floor,
very
front door.
huge structure.
Yeah.
Right, so there's not like the foyer is fucking 15 feet wide. So you enter into the door and you're in like a giant area. That's why you're able to hide behind like nearby columns and such
Sure.
when you're originally there. And then it goes deep into the facility itself, and that's when you hit like those mall stalls. That's where Gorkai's area is. It's like hundreds of feet into the building. There's not like a branch that heads right until after you've already fully entered the facility itself. So for them to get to you, it was a mixture of both. There is kind of one path, but also dumb luck that they made their way straight to the fucking auger.
Yeah.
Because this is like several hundred feet long first. And it's not like a hallway that splits off. It's more so, like I said, like a mall. Like you're in the middle of Northtown Mall. It's just open. And then there's small pockets of like a building here, an office there, a pipe structure here, a wall here that just bisects the room. And then it turns into a labyrinth.
So as far as like the room with the auger in it, how many entrances to that are there?
0 and 100 at the same time. It's like,
Like, is it just fucking open?
for the most part, yeah.
Okay.
That's the biggest chamber, and that chamber's several hundred feet by several hundred
Yeah.
feet. It's,
Okay.
And there's pipes and obstructions, and you can't see end to end sometimes, and sometimes you can. It's a very big room.
Okay.
Most of the chambers that can be considered rooms, like that are individual, are higher in elevation, which he explored. Like when you get into like foreman's office or the engineers when you work and stuff like that. The bottom levels are like pipes, walls that bisect areas for terms of there being controls and pipes and valves and closes and troughs, that kind of shit. Just open
Yeah.
with stalls.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's fucking close this shit up and let's
He
be
goes,
quick about it.
I
I
have
guess.
a better idea.
Calfane,
I think we should.
if you would do the
I close it up really fast.
Wait. He runs behind a column and tries to hide. What would you guys like to do? You hear these voices?
If I say that I'm gonna see, if I'm gonna try to look for something in my immediate vicinity, is it gonna be like an action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making an ability roll is an action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, what are they going to do versus 5 feet of rock?
I know, but if they're just walking by, they'll
And
just
then
wanna
they
walk
see
by.
that, they're
Yeah.
I'll try to hide for right now.
yeah. I'll,
Stealth check.
I'll also try to hide.
stealth check as well.
If I'm
Yeah.
trying to hide.
Yeah. I can try to hide.
Thank God for advantage, 12.
Jesus Christ.
17.
The other one was a 2.
Okay.
I am not going to hide because I'm very bad at hiding. I'm gonna banish myself.
Sure.
Take a page out of the Calfane cookbook.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, fuck it.
You cast the spell, and as you watch them begin to dive between the columns and pieces of rubble and the like that are in this entryway, half the fucking doors in the ground. You see Gorkai kind of like fucking playing behind it. You just go, fuck this, and you disappear. Wait, hold on. Let me give you the thing.
What?
Oh, sorry, wrong one. Sorry, wrong one.
He bursts into a ball of flame.
What? Yeah.
I gotta think about this for a second.
Yeah.
I'll go back to the arrow.
Can you choose?
That's where I'm from.
I think so.
That's
When
where
I
I'm
did it on
from.
myself, I just went to some weird
Just
ass
saying.
pocket dimension.
Yeah. Sure, fuck it. You're in the arrow.
Yeah.
It's a fucking storm. You are in the middle of the tent.
You're like, whee!
You're like, yep.
Like, holy shit.
Yeah, you see literal, way off in the field, air elementals just like walking. It's a primal field of view. It's
He finally starts to fly. He's like,
you're like,
holy
yeah,
shit.
that is home, kind
Holy
of, sort of.
Shit. Okay. It's been a minute. All right. Cool. And then I'm gonna fucking hang out. For
You're in the middle of an
50
Orville
seconds.
vacuum cleaner, essentially, like just in the bag. So anyway, that's not working.
I'm in the bag.
All right, so 12,
17.
17. What's that math? I gotta pull my calc.
Oh, we're doing a group chat. Oh.
That's short for
It's a group
calculator chat.
Sort of calculator. You would prefer it to be group check. Press. Trust. 11,
Yeah,
12,
sure.
17. Okay.
Oh, 11? You roll a natural 20? Of course you did. Of course you did.
So as you guys hide, there. I wish the foot sprint grows louder and then fades away as you hear their noises and their grunts and their growls get quieter as they leave.
Oh.
I rolled a 0 again.
Nice. Well, wonderful. I never know whenever he's like,
That's the point.
that's good.
It's called story. Let's go building tension, okay?
Well, you're so
God,
terrible at rolling dice.
I'm so bad at it.
It's honestly,
It's fucking insane.
honestly,
That's
It's
why,
crazy.
that's why I always pick classes where I don't have to roll, because I'm also bad at it,
Oh
but you have to
God.
roll to avoid the effect. Because
yeah.
that
Honestly,
works
next
out great.
time, next campaign, we just gotta pick one where Brady just has to make 1 billion saves.
We don't roll for fucking anything. He rolls for everything.
Genius. We'll literally, yeah. You guys are facing what's the big guy? A Tarask. A
Oh,
Tarask
yeah.
level 1, and we defeat it because you would roll like dog shit.
One shot, you guys fight the Icker Gapper. What are our thoughts on that?
No.
Let's do it. Let's do
Next
it.
Christmas.
Yeah.
An acre gap for adventure.
Can I come back? I would like to come back.
You drop the concentration
Yeah.
spell. Whoa. Wait, hold on.
We need to come up with like a dwarf family, because it would be funny if we all played brothers, you know? And we built a house,
Well,
but the
Killian, Million, Tillion, and Dillion.
There you go.
What's the last name? Fillion?
That'd be
I do have to
crazy.
make up another. There's
Tillion.
9. And there's only 8.
Tillion Fillion.
Dillion, Dallion.
But
The ogres leave.
Wingus, Dingus,
You-
and Bingus.
Return from the realm. Gorkai kind
it's
of like
Christmas Eve, and the mortar's not tight.
puts his eyes over the door. Goes, Howdy, what do we do?
I say, if you could, honestly, just make the wall look like a doorway, but just make it solid.
Yeah, put up an illusion to make it seem like it's closed.
I mean, I can. He's putting
I
the
can
wall
just
up right
close
now.
I know, but in case somebody comes by.
It's instant.
It takes the same amount.
Oh,
of
I
time.
thought it
Yeah.
took time.
He
like
basically
the
creates the images in head and goes, do it, and the stone goes, whoop, and then does it.
Yeah, it takes
Never mind
literally no time. I literally
Yeah.
just think about it real
Okay.
hard.
The way the spell's worded makes you think like you're molding it by hand, but
Yeah, I thought
really,
he was gonna have to like take like
Yeah.
10 minutes and do it. And I
you
was
really like do that, and it goes, and then it fucking morphs.
like, okay,
By
do
it's
that.
like 5. It's like 5 by 5 feet or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say just make it look like a door still, but just make it fucking a solid piece of rock.
I'll do that.
Okay. You cast the spell,
That's my vote.
and you make
make
an
it look like a
attempt
rubble.
to keep it
It looks like it's still
kind
a door,
of even,
but it's just
almost as if it
completely
had a
solid, one
facade
sheet of
there,
rock.
and it.
It's like a prank.
Make it look like at one point it had a facade, but the walls literally just cracked, you know?
You bring the stone together so it overlaps as if it's unstructurally sound, but solid completely from end to end. And the small bits of light that are peering in from the brazier outside fade, and you're all left in this silent and dimly, non-dimly lit, dark room. A sigh of relief can be heard as like, barely over the sound of the running water far in the distance. Oh, that's a start. At least we can rest easy tonight. I've never had these issues. Usually, even if they do come in, they can't find my camp. But with all 4 of us here, the 5th probably returning, I don't think it's safe to keep the entrance is open.
Yeah, it seems as I think they're still searching for what.
Oh, I have no doubt. Whatever you did riled them greatly.
Oh, we killed a couple of them in broad daylight.
Daylight. That's a word I forgot
And
existed.
by we,
Well, I melted one. I don't know.
you did melt one actually.
I melted a couple actually.
I rode a bull into battle. It was kind of cool.
It was pretty cool.
Bedtime?
What is that?
Yes. He can
Put in a
conjure a
14-hour
magical
shift.
bull.
That's
I can too.
I think it's time if
If I didn't have to use dimension door, I could conjure a magic.
Gorkai, wait until War Day. You're gonna see things you never thought were possible.
Yeah.
Well, how
gonna
about we
be-
survive first?
So you want?
I'm kind of into that actually.
Hey, yeah.
I know, as my great patron, you would love it.
Literally,
They.
Tyrone's like, we actually know a guy who loves surviving.
That's crazy.
Crazy enough.
Let me
We go way
introduce
back.
you. And I'm like, no, don't corrupt his fucking little mind.
I didn't say jack shit, dude. I didn't say fucking anything.
I make
I know,
the
but
hut.
it would be fun.
You guys
And I
return to
make
his
it-
small corner.
And I make
Is there a
it dim,
giant thing of dookie?
and I
Not
make it,
in that corner.
I make it dimly lit.
Thank you.
Is it like the Jurassic Park? Is like, wow, that's
Hard
a big
work.
pile of shit.
A hard day's work doesn't slow you down, Calfane. I like that.
And
Keep
whenever
up
we
this performance.
Might get a raise.
And
There's
maybe we
gonna
get a
be
pizza
big
party.
pay raise coming. Yeah, you're gonna get a pizza party.
Little Caesars.
A nutrition block cut into this shape of a pizza slice about this big.
whenever we get back, I will cast create food, not the block.
And you do it again, and you catch great food. And you bed down. Is there anything you guys would like to do as the tiny hut spell cast comes to a completion? Don't come back.
I want to cast
locate
object on Snowforged Icono.
What kind of icon? Signet ring, belt buckle, framing, the weapon of your, I don't fucking.
Well, like a house sigil almost, like a big family.
Family crest.
Yeah, like does that make sense? Like
I do.
like a larger sigil that would be like on a mantelpiece almost.
You conjure for a moment, and you use the guide. Your child at home as right, exemplar, if you will, like the prime of like, oh yeah, that was what was above our fireplace. 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet. Baby.
Yes, it should be.
2, 4. Yeah. So you drop into that trance right before slipping off, right into your watch or night's rest. And you get a ping. Bright, searing light comes across your senses, and you look down into the west, and hundreds of feet away, you see the burning, searing image of a mantelpiece of this Snowforged sigil. It is. You're on E2.
Correct.
It's on E. You would gauge it's on E5. So 2, 4, 6.
We were probably pretty close to it.
Oh yeah, it's like 600 feet away. Laterally, and then probably like 400 feet in a direction. It's like on the other side of the city, but it is within your range of the nearest Snowforged sigil.
And I couldn't draw this, but it's like a bow, like angled, and then like a buck's head, and then like a lightning bolt somewhere within there. And probably like some dwarven runage. I cannot draw that. I can draw the bow, but I cannot draw a buck's head. Don't give me that.
Okay.
Hang on, roll an intimidation check. +5.
You're not gonna believe this.
+5. What is it?
12.
Oh, 17? Beats it.
No, 12.
Oh.
12. 8 plus or 13. 8 plus.
Beats it,
5.
beats it. DMS.
I get to play the game?
Yeah.
That was a weird feeling. Wait a minute.
DM is now frightened.
Do you want to do anything with that information?
I'm gonna like, we're gonna be like, so close to my home. Well, I think
We can get back down there. If you're down for another ride in the bag.
I think it's good, better that I didn't see that.
How about we take the city first and then we'll go back
Well,
down there together.
Yeah, no shit.
Gorka goes, damn, fuck, my bad, bro.
I send him to hell.
I'm not. I mean, not to be crass about it, but yeah, like we're not going back down there until we. Priorities and priorities. I'm just saying we're close.
Well, I had already.
It's a weird feeling.
I was correcting myself because I was like, "Oh, we can take another ride in the bag," and then I was like, "No, we should probably take the city first." And you're like, "No shit, dumbass."
Well, Mulder. Okay. I don't know. It's just.
I understand tensions are high.
Oh no, it's just.
Well,
yeah, I think it's
This
just
is how
me
we
being
talk to each
tired.
other. It's just fine.
I would love
It's also weird
To
being
see
so
the-
close to home but not being able to go to Does that make sense?
I thought for many years that I would make the trek to see the Battleborn Great Hall once again, but it's too dangerous. Never found the time. I hope to see it once before I fall. I can only hope we are successful in our endeavors.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna stay up a little bit and read some scripture, maybe make a few prayers to Morden, see if he answers.
I'll do as you wish. I'm going to get as much rest as I can.
Please, before we go to bed, what do you? Yes.
You have something I need to talk to you about. I don't mean to ask anything of you all, because you haven't really been traveling with me as long as you all travel with each other.
That's true. But, you're one of us now, so. What is it?
About the call back to my homeland. It's for a great pilgrimage. We're taking our people, we're taking anyone who's not part of the parish, I guess, to either one of the gates to the Undercross, or Tyrone thinks I should bring him here.
Tyrone does think you should bring him here.
Well, if
We're all in
Here's
30
the deal.
feet of each other, so
yeah,
it's a good conversation at this point.
Yeah.
Well, if we are to reclaim Khazral, I want you to know that Khazral is for the dwarves. But if you guys, we can help you. We can help you.
Racism in the big 2-5? That's fucking crazy. And by that I mean the year 25.
Hang on, stop. Let me get through this.
Keep going, Molnar, keep going.
Khazral is dwarven homeland. If things pan out how I think they're going to pan out. However, they're more than welcome to build outside the city or right near it. I don't mind expansion. I don't mind working with Dark Elves, the sweet potatoes. Is it Dark? It's Dark Elves, right?
Drow.
Drow. Okay.
Drow,
Thank
yeah.
you. I don't want to.
They have been
Sorry.
colloquially known as that.
Okay, like Dark Elves, Drow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, just
I'm not against working with Drow, especially if you work with you. If you have a liberated city, then so be it. But just as Kinrock is mostly a dwarven homeland, Khazral is for the dwarves. But I mean, we can build outside the expanses. Are they will?
I'm just
Do they
asking.
like? Do you people like to live outside? Or do
That's
I
kind
don't
of the
imagine.
main goal.
Then yeah, the forests outside. I mean, regulations on hunting and such forth is. I don't mind that. I've been thinking about that. Farming is such a big part. Lands, good. They're bountiful. So
I'm not asking for a place to stay.
if they
I
help
got called.
rebuild, we can help them build into the Underdark right underneath Khazral if they wish that, or outside.
I got called to help move them all. It was a great honor. Only the highest ranking members of the church do that. And it only happens once every few years, so.
Well, if things go as they are, I'm afraid that probably won't be able to come down with you.
I understand.
I'm finally home. It's literally right down there, about 800 feet, 600 to 800 feet or so. My home is where I spent my childhood youth. But we could definitely work something out on the way.
You're not able to come.
I do know.
Oh, you've been away from here for a long time. It's important to rebuild. You do what you need to do, brother. You just know that I've got your back always.
Also, Tyrone. I know the colleges in the Gravatar Divinity don't quite get along as much. A lot of the like historically the dwarves were like, "Yo, magic, get the fuck out of here!"
Dude, if Gorkai's anything to go off of, he's like,
Yo, dude.
out of all the kingdoms, I mean, you guys aren't unversed in magic. They're
No.
important mages, but of all the kingdoms, the Graventar did not employ You don't know the name of the treaty or the politics behind it, but there's a reason that you have seen a member of the Academy working in every kingdom in the entire continent. They employ themselves as a neutral party, which was told to you by Dominus. He explained how that facilitates. The Gravitar Dominion, at least most of the cities that you had ever visited, Stone Tooth, Moradok, Orobrook, Cosdoral, and Kinrock, never employed their services as court wizards. Not that you guys hated them. You were like, you guys got your shit. Do whatever the fuck you're doing. So, yeah, basically exactly how I explained it. You guys weren't like, whoa, you can make a pigeon come out of a hat. But you weren't like, we don't need to know how to traverse time. We want to dig a hole and live in it. Like, fucking figure it out. But you fucking smite motherfuckers with God's righteous
We got
fury.
like religious magic.
You got all sorts of shit. Magic is a universal concept.
Yeah. But I would like to get the college over here. Help us out. Like employ like a neutral party within Cosraw. I can't speak for the rest of the Graviton, but being a direct student and envoy to college, helping me free Cosraw, in the college, those they didn't quite like my magic, but still some nice fun. Verax and Dominus, as much as it pains me to say, they threw heavy falling out of the sky. Twice? It was twice. Yes. I don't know where that. Yeah, it was twice.
I don't know why the second.
I remember though I had the first
Begged
one.
him on
We
you to do it.
beg. We're like Verax.
We will give you any amount of money.
Literally. would be the coolest
first
guy
time,
ever.
the first time I was like, magic sucks, you stink, haha, and they were like, and I was like, ah!
And they were like, Verax, it would be fucking hilarious if you did that again. And he was like, I don't want to do it again. And I was like, Verax, fucking please, dude, I'll do it.
He was like, oh, of course. Yeah.
And he's like, I've known you for
I
30
haven't-
seconds now.
I
I'll
have-
do it again.
I haven't indulged in a prank since my youthful years. I'm down.
Of course. Oh, yes.
But
I feel like, given, the contributions that, obviously, I feel like the quest to rescue Verax and do all that shit for the college was pretty heavily centered around me, but it's like, you guys all were there.
oh yeah,
You're recognized as the heroes just as much as I
I know,
fucking
but-
was.
still.
And
I
I'm
would
certain
like to.
that they would, yeah, I'm
I can do
just
some
saying.
research into the dark and the happenings with all the dragons around these spots.
I feel like they would be into
Be,
lending a hand, assuming that.
I think it's good. I think it's better to have them on your good side than have
Oh, yeah.
them against you. I don't think they're really against anybody, but
Assuming that the giant hole in the sky has not leveled the academy. Yeah, they'd probably help.
Which at what point are we going to do anything about that?
I would like to do it pretty soon. I know that Roger's got some business here on the mountain.
I
Yeah.
business
You
down
hear
the
your
road.
name be said somewhere miles below the surface. What? Huh?
Who the fuck was
Who's
that?
talking about me? Anyway, continue.
I know that Roger has some business here on the mountain, and we are very close to his home. So,
Always ask if the pilgrimage can wait a little longer.
Sounds like you guys have traveled throughout entire kingdoms.
just about. Yeah, actually, yeah, we have
Yeah,
traveled through
I
every
joined kinda late.
single, except for the wastes. We haven't really traversed the wastes.
you haven't traveled the ways.
We did a little.
I've traveled the
Yes,
ways. I've
yes.
been everywhere.
Yes,
bitch.
yes, we know.
I've been
good man.
everywhere, man. I've been
Everywhere.
I'm reading Lucas's journal here. It sounds like you guys did go into the waste a little bit.
Like very briefly.
You went to
like,
the border.
Literally went to the
Literally
border. We're
went
like,
to the waste.
yo, that looks like what the fuck? No.
Quite literally exactly what actually happened. You guys walked along the border, you had like some random events, and then you were like, we could go east.
That's where we saw the pit and the bodies and the dragon.
Right near it, yeah. That was south of the Howling
And then we
Spires
went a
before you
little
like,
bit in.
went through.
And then there was the pond that almost ate Molnir.
That was in the cave, yeah.
And then
Shut up. Shut up.
That was not in the waste though, that was to the west.
That was still in the rush.
That was in Russian proper. It was by the border, but it was north of Justine, which is where that port city where they declared war.
Where we got ID'd and
Lots
then,
of wars.
Hang on, no,
Yes.
we got ID'd. They're like, yo,
This
this isn't valid. Like, they're like, what? And then he was like, we're just gonna walk away.
I remember that. They're like, Hey, this isn't legal tender, and you're like, you're right.
Yeah, that
You guys aren't supposed to be here.
Don't
He's
even
like,
get me
right.
started.
Don't worry about it. Literally walks away. We're all like,
They did the
That
classic meme. We put the hand on the chest. He's like, wait a minute, motherfucker.
that was the craziest fucking Roger moment of all time. We'll be back.
that was you, motherfucker.
No, that was me.
It was you. I thought it was.
I walked up and he goes,
You know what? You're right. These are fake IDs. Give me a minute.
I thought that was Lucas.
Well, no, I walked up.
No, that
and he
was
goes,
wrong,
here,
man. That
and
was
we didn't
wrong,
even
man.
have IDs yet.
Yeah, he goes passports, and I went passports, and he goes,
We
yeah, and I
sent
went,
him
oh,
we
I don't
sent
even-
him.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
We sent him because he had the highest charisma.
Oh, and then you rolled like, oh, I remember now.
No,
you
I didn't
got
know what to
Sam?
say. I was just like, oh, passports. Okay, I'll go get them. And then he was like, no.
And then you guys talk about the coolest NPC. I wonder where that guy's at.
Like, he's dead, dude. He's been dead
I
for
hate,
fucking
I
10
hated
years.
Gorkaj, dude. Fuck that guy.
Rokosh, the fucking
Rokosh.
nomad.
I'm gonna go to
That
bed.
was my dog.
Now,
Yeah,
I think that we're
Well-
at that point.
Okay, I just
Good night,
impressed
boys.
with how far you've all come. I cannot, if you've succeeded up to this point, imagine what will happen to the city on the day.
Well, that depends on how good we roll.
What do you mean?
How good we
Drow
roll
slaying.
up.
How
dice
good
to
we,
the
how good
front
we, you know,
gates.
how good we act. You know, how good we,
Ah,
how good we carry
The
ourselves.
battle prowess
Mhm.
shifts
Okay,
with
man.
the day.
It still stands.
You all rest.
That's my position.
Sleepy
The
Sleepy bird.
for Drow to come up and be a part of Cosgrove. I don't mind expansion outwards, but when we would help you build it.
If anything, I don't think they'd want to be underground again anyway.
Alright, there's plenty of expansion out more towards the south. We can have like a suburb type area. Cosgrove is for the dwarves.
I don't know. We'll figure something.
Technically, as it stands right now, the dwarves are the actual minority. There is a bird, a drow, and a Goliath that are throwing off the per capita of the census.
And that is an equal amount of.
Not even
dwarves
including
as
the
there are
ogres.
birds and
There is
birds.
actually less ogres overall in comparison to other creatures.
Dude, this place is more home to dragons.
You are exactly 2 of 6 people.
listen,
2 of 5. Anyway,
Just saying.
you guys all rest.
Rest.
Billions must
Does
die.
anyone want to do
I
anything?
want to go to bed.
I know you're praying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sleep.
I
Go ahead
obviously,
and roll me a religion. We'll get back to what you say while you sleep.
I'm just doing the nightly prayers.
Okay.
No, like asking for anything in specific, but
Oh,
As you do. As you do.
The goblet.
Okay.
And
Hold on.
if I can rewind time, when I was like cleaning the deer or whatever,
Yeah.
at that point I would have pulled out the goblet.
Yep.
I would have made an offering to the god
Okay.
and fill that cup up.
And you fill it up. And it like bubbles for a moment. And as it does, the water, it can't hold the liquid and it disappears.
Yeah. And then
You smear the gauntlet in blood. The dull matte sheen that it has almost becomes vibrant when it's moistened by the glossy, wet blood. It doesn't absorb it, but it seems static. It doesn't drip off of it. It just holds to it for a moment before it does very, very slowly due to the wind both go into the gauntlet and trail off of it, you know, as the course runs. You don't feel any adverse effects. You don't feel anything intrinsically. But there's definitely just a material component about how it operates that the blood does absorb slightly.
okay. Yeah. And then I will long rest.
You all long rest.
That's probably the best sleep rollers I've ever had in this entire fucking life.
And will ever have,
Yeah.
actually. This is it. It won't ever get better. I'm sorry.
Probably not.
24 on this.
24. So before your rest is completed, what do you want to say?
Morgan, I thank you for the blessings that you've given to me and my body. Yes, thank you for giving us up here. I want to thank you for giving not only me, but Gorkai power to keep moving forward. In your name, Morgan. Praise be. Also kill the fire giant. Just add the little tidbit.
How much longer do I have on divine intervention? Totally unrelated statement.
It's a week.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 1 day. You're 5 days so far in Khazar-Ral, and the day previous to before your entry, you used it to cure your ally. He speaks back to you.
Genocide the ogres.
He says, "My blessings are not what led you here. It was your oath and your strength. And do not falter now, for when you are there at the steps of the dormant throne, I will be there with you."
Right, Morden is based. That was not even. I'm fired up.
Bro's got the heat.
I'm fired.
He's got the heat.
Dude, every time Morden's like, dude, you fucking got this, bro. I will literally lend you my blade, motherfuckers.
And with that, we're gonna take group P. So you guys, long rest. Successfully, without issue.
Baller.
You don't even hear the growls. You know, the occasional rumbles and a little bit of rubble falls from the cavern tops of the aquifer. But otherwise, really safe.
I turn off the lights at a certain point. Tuck everyone in.
Hold on.
What do you want to do?
Lean down at the base of the lake, splash my face.
The glistening air of the early morning dew of the mountain. The beautiful ambient light stretches over the peaks and casts these beautiful dancing shadows. They're so prevalent that it's a common it's a common folklore tale
But I know what
to
kind of
tell,
man you are.
where the dancing shadows would propagate from both folklore but also like dreamscapes and other passed down generational things. And you see them for, again, the dancing lights, essentially, of how they contort in their shape as they scatter over the peaks. You splash your face with water.
And I'll say to the Life Mother, thank you for this hunt. And I will see you. And then pack up. Get the fucking deer shit all tied up. Look out into the forest. Grab a handful of snow and back to ogre hell.
Yeah, man. I had to do that too, don't worry.
Yeah,
It's gonna take you a couple hours
probably.
to traverse down. And you do. You make your way downstairs. What do you guys want to do as the morning comes? Gorkide, enjoying some nutrient block water soup.
We should probably see. I wonder if we can get like some scouting going of what. Because we already know that the fire giant exists, and that there's a large dragon. I wonder what kind of dragon exists, as Roy described it, on the pile of treasures.
Did describe it as well.
But you didn't see. He didn't see the.
Oh, I saw him when he flew down
yeah,
and
we saw.
announced to the whole
Oh,
crowd.
I
that
thought
they
you
were
were
dying.
like really close to seeing him, but you didn't
At first, you
No,
were.
he was.
Yep,
he
you're
was-
remembering.
Yeah.
It was a later date, 3 sessions past that,
My bad.
when they discovered you guys. They left the throne, and he followed them to get a visual, and saw them together.
Big red dragon.
It's big.
But,
Big ass.
Could be bigger.
I am
It's
down to scout. I think that me and Calfang can get done today.
yeah.
And then I'm down to go ethereal and scout it out.
Just scout around. Where's? I like kind of like look around. And I'm like, where's Rolga? I thought he would be back.
Roll me a D100, please.
Oh.
Wow.
Use ethereal.
All right, ready?
That's how we end the session, because Xavier will die.
Oh my God!
Wow.
There's no shot. No way!
Wait, what'd you roll?
4. It
Yeah.
has to be over 30.
No, that's over 5.
Oh, that's
It's a
5.
95% chance.
Oh, that's
of
right.
success.
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
Wow.
All right, I'm not even gonna fucking bother
All right.
writing out the message.
I don't. Hey, bro, where the fuck are you? You hear nothing.
I go. There's something wrong with
You literally get the dial tone.
But wait. That's weird. Maybe.
Well, the message would go through if he was here. So my
Did he
best
go in-
guess is that he's on his way.
Where did he go initially? I thought he went.
He let me know that
Wow.
he was going to spend a night outside. I told you that yesterday. You asked where Roller was, and I said he's spending a night
Yeah.
outside. He should be back in the morning.
That was me.
Mulder doesn't know.
Muller didn't know.
Because you guys were like off, and I was.
I thought you asked me at some point. I don't know. Well, all right.
Anyways,
He said he's staying the night outside. He should be back fucking God anytime, I guess. I don't know how far it is to the outside from where he went.
I wonder if you found the valve.
Yeah, he found the valve. He
Hey.
let me know that he
Oh.
found the valve.
Perfect. I mean, okay. He's a man of the hunt, and I'm sure he's fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't make it.
I went outside and it seemed
Do you want this?
quiet.
Sure.
So I'm less concerned.
I can't wait to feel that air.
Here, I'll give you a trade, Doug.
Oh, it's on your tape.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, me too.
You already felt it. You will.
Yeah, and then I came back, dude. Alright? You know,
I was
fucking
too
shitty
weak.
that was.
I was too weak.
Full 24 hours.
I was too weak.
You detoxed.
I detoxed. It was good.
It was a
Roger
sauna
needed a
day.
vacation.
It was a sauna day.
Calfane? If you put in a good day's work, I'll let you off early. What do you say
Pizza
about
party
that?
included.
Yeah, but like the really thin slice.
It's just shaved tofu block.
It's literally like this big.
He'll put your name on the company appreciation email for the month of October and nothing else.
Employee of the month.
Yeah.
Coming your way.
Congratulations.
No, not even that. Just appreciated employee of the month. Like
Appreciation.
no, insane.
Appreciation post of
From the team.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna eat up, fucking splash some water a little bit, and then I'm back to work.
Okay.
I take a little sprinkle of salt out of my pocket.
Look, I think it's best if we just. I mean, there's no way they get up through there, right? I mean, they're pretty safe up there. I don't want to have. Mostly you to traverse the auger again. It's gonna be
You could dimension norm up there.
I'm not mentioning door.
How much does this motherfucker weigh?
We could tie a rope
He
around
looks
him and
lighter
pull
than
him up.
Molnar.
I literally,
Can I
I
just
like
literally, like-
look at his bag.
Can I
holding it,
literally
I'm like,
just pick him up and fly up to the top?
No.
I'm not putting the guy in the bag.
I mean,
that
you can
said,
try.
I don't want to be in the bag.
But grappling
gonna stuff
someone
him in the
alone
bag
puts you at
against his
half
will.
movement, and seeing
The
that you have
dude's
no
suffering.
intrinsic like ability to haul things like a Goliath would. I mean, I don't know. Being able to fly, even with magical means, with essentially double your weight.
Look, I really don't trust.
It's not like it's a
the
Pegasus and it's like, you know, twice
auger
the
again,
size.
so we have two options.
Also, you might not even be strong enough to lift the fucking dude. Aside from every other problem that could be.
Probably not, because I rolled really low on my stats on Calfane, and I can't even wear the heavy armor he's proficient in. So,
Look, we have two options
For Calfane.
for you to go.
Oh,
dude, like, Calfane was supposed to be able to wear plate armor.
Cool, we have two options.
One day.
Either you stay down
With
here
a
or
stat increase.
go into the bag holding for less than a minute, and Calfane transports you up there.
I will stay down here. Seems like it's pretty safe. Perhaps now that I'm confident they won't be coming through the front doors, I'll spend some time to familiar myself with more of the facility.
I'll
Can
go
you
with
even see?
No, they'll step there. Well,
Can you even see?
Can I see? Can I see?
Most of the portions of this place are pretty dark. But it's not like you're trying to...
I'm welding.
Yeah.
That's all I really need to see.
You're not blinded. It's not that pitch black in here, but it's close.
So dim. Like,
It's dark.
It's
I don't know.
it's dark, but it's not dimly lit, but it is dim light, I guess technically by rules is written.
Is it kind of like when you've got the curtains closed
Sort of.
outside when it's
Yeah,
daytime?
there's light that peeks through all over this place, through pipes, open fucking shutters, etc.
So it's just kind of. I get where you're going.
yeah, go.
But you can still see shit.
I'll go
but
with
it's
you
dark.
then. I'll just follow around.
Sure. If you want.
You got your,
Yeah. Yeah.
we'll keep an ear out up here.
Use your roll investigation check, and you guys are gonna get to work.
Can I see like?
Wow.
I'll roll my own. Wow, that is not good. First bad roll.
Does
Couldn't be
it?
worse.
Does it look like we have a good shot at getting through what's left today? Assessing the situation. Once again.
It's possible.
Okay, cooking. Let's get back to work. Back to it. There's a pizza party coming your way, Calfane. How do you like triangle-shaped nutrient block?
How about you just buy me some holy water next time we're in the city?
I'll do that too.
We are in a city.
Yeah, the shop's closed though, so I'm gonna start.
I banish
And I-
Mulder to the.
No,
Mulder's gone.
Like,
no.
I use my divine intervention to send him to hell
my
for
own
good.
investigation. I didn't know if you wanted me to. I was a 5. So I actually choose you to roll at advantage because it's not going to be much better.
Too late.
Oh, I got a 6.
I got a 4. So, here's the thing. I won't sugarcoat it. You guys start welding. You just fly on up there, you begin your work, and hours begin to pass. And during this time, Molnir, you and Gorkai spend an expansive amount of time exploring. And seeing nothing, but all of it at the same time. You discover nothing, but you see everything.
I'm like,
That pipe wasn't there before. And you're like, I think you're right. I don't remember that. And then you go, wait, I've never been here before. That was over there. We should check that corner. And he's like, gosh, that corner. Then you go to that corner. And it's the same shit.
Mulder gets really obsessive about the shit in the corner.
And now you're learning about the pipes and the systems. And they don't make any sense to you. And we'll get back to that. 1 hour passes.
Damn.
2 hours pass. 3 hours pass. 4 hours pass. As the 4th hour passes, you've continued your way. You've descended through E1, making your way along the pipe, trying to right your wrongs to the best of your ability. And as you get very close, nearing to the top of the facility, right in front of you, the dashing dragon, one of them, left to right, perches on one of the buildings, and you see it's the ogre on its back's holding a banner, and it's waving it.
I'll pause.
And you look around, and as you hover down a little bit, so you're within 60 feet, you see that there's a marching party. Whoa! 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 3 wide by maybe 15. The ogres run through the streets. The head of them, the dragon, searching the streets, its head peering into windows of buildings.
Can I make a call?
You can try. To who?
Well, he has a stone.
I
Yeah?
have the other stone. Yeah.
100.
100.
You're good.
Which is
It will cast.
It was the number next to 4.
Dude, it literally was on 5, and then it went.
well, 5 is pizza, right?
I think so. I'd have to check, technically.
We're on E1.
You are now on E2. You've gone through the floor and you're approaching the aquifer.
So they're right by the aquifer.
They're on the same level of it. They're marching through the city streets.
How? Okay, sorry. Keep going, and then I'll ring.
Okay. They're marching through. One of the leaders that rides one of the dragons, the medium-sized ones, its head.
Castles.
You guys what?
Tums.
Oh,
He says, I am stupid.
I am a dumb ogre.
If you no find, we find. And we make new ledge, and we make him happy. Other one's like, happy! Happy, 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 happy. Ah!
We make new what?
New ledge.
New ledge?
They continue marching through the street.
What?
Are they marching away from the aquifer or towards it?
Within your 60 feet
Fucking
distance,
dragons and a fire giant. Shut up.
around. They're just in the vicinity. Their direction seems pretty sporadic. They don't seem to be toppling buildings.
No.
But the banner... Let me wrap this up. Hold on a minute.
Sorry.
The banner that he's waving doesn't even have anything descriptive about it. It's like a red stained banner that they have like an X that they've painted onto it. The overseer is wielding a large lance-like weapon, probably a harpoon that they've stolen from one of the battle machines. They continue to chant, oh, oh, oh. The dragon growls as it's reamed into certain directions, sometimes even letting a little burst of fire and anger as it's trying to protest the angle it's being taken of. They begin to formulate a decisive plan, and as they don't spread out, they kind of stop intermittently and fan out. And it's one of these fan outs that I will now ask you what you want to do.
Ogres got smart.
What a line.
Dude, Tyrone is not. He's gonna be like, who killed Rolger and took the stones?
Ogres got smart. Have made formations on our level. What do we got?
11. 10 or 11. I might have missed a letter.
Okay.
Due to a contraction.
On our level. Fanning out to search. Get up high and hide.
It's 21. Okay. You hear that through the stone as it warms.
Tyrone's like, got smart. What the fuck are you talking about? These guys? These notoriously. Alright, fuck it. I'll skip it this time. I say, we will be in the pipe we're repairing. See you soon. And then I will immediately go, Calfane, can you sending Molnir and tell him to come here? Pretty please. What's your hand on?
Molia, come here, please.
Like ASAP. Like
ASAP,
fucking
right
right
Hang
now.
on, I'm gonna let you give me a better message.
Molia, we need you to come back to the pipe as soon as possible. Urgent message from Rolger.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Locate Object on Tyrone's wand. How far away is he?
About 400 feet.
Dimension door.
Okay. Well, okay. More like 200 feet. 400 feet of traversable time, but if you're looking through the fucking walls of the mall, you're like, yeah, 200 feet.
Like, oh,
Yeah,
there it is.
we're hitting the C squared.
Okay, I'm just making. Sorry, that was
We're
way. That
we're
was
going
way
on.
over
We're going on the C
My
squared.
man.
The building's
We're not going A
massive.
squared plus B squared. We're going on the C
We're
squared.
taking the hypothesis.
We're taking the hypotenuse.
And
That's
the
right.
grand scheme of things, 200 feet isn't even that far. So you. And
Also-
a little bit at an angle, and you ascend.
Also, I just want to say the reason we were having this conversation on side is because Ben literally leaned over and he's like, "Your people lost this," which is.
I was like, you guys lost to these motherfuckers.
And I was like, okay, they have fucking dragons and fire giants. Shut up.
And then he
It's
was
not
like,
fun.
actually, you're not allowed.
Okay, I just want to understand why I was yelling. We're there.
You teleport back.
I also bring Gorkai with me. I don't know.
Gorkhead's gone. No,
Dude,
he's coming.
Dude,
I would.
fuck,
I
I
would
would
on Brady.
Oh my
I-
god. Do you want to Brady?
Yeah. D100 for you to beat you up, dude.
Gorkai's like puzzling over a pipe,
He's just looking.
and you just
at-
go, "Whoop," and he fucking evaporates.
Can he thematically just be like looking at the pipe, and then as soon as we dimension door, he's looking at Tyrone's face?
No, he's looking at another pipe and he doesn't know he's moved due to his investigation. There's another pipe on the wall, perfectly the right guy, and he's like, "What? It just."
He's like, I swear to God.
I
that
swear it was a macaroni elbow to the left, but now it looks like it's to the right.
I'm gonna lean
Do you
over to
see-
him and be
Do you
like-
see that? Do you see that?
Look behind you.
Well, that pipe looks no different.
I look at Tyrone. I'm like,
Look to your left.
I don't know. Look to the other, a little bit more.
Oh my God, we're back. Have we made a full circle?
We're above y'all right now. Magic.
Oh,
Pretty sweet.
Why?
They said it was in dire need. What's up? What happened?
just
You hear that?
got word from Roger. They're sending out some search parties, and it sounds like their search of this level is pretty thorough right now.
We need to go to somewhere else.
I think up here is fine.
We did seal the
We're 80 feet up. The door's sealed. Just keep an eye out again, and
Yeah.
then let us know. But I say we keep repairing the pipe, and we just keep an eye out.
I'm gonna kind of float around with the dragon. Or
their little watch party. See if they head
Okay.
towards the aquifer.
So we'll keep watch
Okay.
over the Aga.
Appreciate
Okay, come on, let's go.
He's gonna roll perception.
I will also roll perception.
it. I'm gonna keep welding. I love welding.
What the fuck was that?
I just got word from the big boss upstairs. Said there's search parties. Just keep an eye out.
We're the
15.
we're the military fucking engineers at this point, the welders, you know. Like,
It's better than a
I'm
1.
repairing the plans, dude.
Is it a 2?
So anyway,
we're making
I rolled a
hedgehogs and
15.
shit. Just
15. Okay. All right, you are all on the
It's
aquifer
honest
pipe.
work, It's honest work.
Okay.
Good.
You follow. They continue their way. You there! Check below. The other one. Remember, E3 have cellar, E2 not so much. They continue to search, rummaging and pillaging like you saw previously on the lower levels. Though, it's undiscernible whether this group is a member of the E2 or this is like a lower party regiment, but they
Are
do
they the
seem more
armored
thorough.
ones?
They're not fully armored. The overseer is, the dragon rider, and there is 1 or 2 you see that have the helmet stitched, but the most of them seem to just be under command.
Okay.
They continue to rummage and break and throw stone and open doors very slowly and courteously
Very courteously.
as you follow the dragon. It continues its way first on the ground.
Is this one the same one that I pissed off?
No, this one doesn't seem. This one has a rider. It is a different rider.
Yeah, the one that you pissed off doesn't have a rider.
He ate him.
Fuck.
Wait, didn't it eat the rider?
It ate a portion of him. You don't know if he
It ripped his
survived.
arm off.
Yeah, it dismembered him and just said "fuck you" and
Because it was so enthralled by
That was
Roller. It's
so
like,
badass.
dude, get the fuck off.
yeah,
Right?
it
Okay.
ate a chunk of its upper body.
And that's whenever he like jumped off the side and he's like falling.
A
right?
firm,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Cool.
So you don't recognize it. I'll give you that. You don't recognize it. It could be one of the other
I wanna,
ones
like,
you've
really,
seen.
Like,
What?
I want to like really study this trick.
Oh, then you're gonna take some time. Roll me.
Well, like just memorize what this like, because I know what the other one looks like. I want to know what this one looks like.
Yeah, roll me a perception.
12.
You're real close to this trap. Within 60 feet. You take a moment to look it up and down. It looks, at least to your knowledge, healthy. Dragon looks robust, vibrant. Its scales full of magma red color. The undercoat has a little, the under belly of it is a little bit thin, silverish in representation. Doesn't seem to sustain any type of battle wounds. There's no defining marks like an eye patch or anything like that. It's quite robust, even in comparison to some other ones. Doesn't necessarily mean anything, just slightly larger in stature.
Do they have like different horn patterns and shit?
Kind of, but it's more so based on color. So like a lot of the red dragons have similar representation. This one, regardless of what the other ones you've seen, has a very stereotypical Skyrim dragon, hinged straight back. Nothing remarkable about it whatsoever.
Okay.
You follow it. It continues to growl, and beneath you, you hear the grunting, and you hear the voice, obviously, of what they're saying, and it's just orders. You there, me here. No, waste time. Next home. And finally, as you follow the dragon, because you're a little bit confused in your orientation, you're wrong because you see out of the corner of your eye the front-facing portion of the aquifer comes into vision. They continue to search, and the dragon walks around to the corner and like instinctively turns left, and you see it stop in its tracks, and it looks at the wall, and it's just a clean gloss, like almost like the stone kind of melted together and then broke. You recognize this entryway. It does not look how you left it. It's solid, completely bricked over. You hear the rider. Oh. And it takes flight. It roars as it begins to encircle the aquifer, looking instinctively and intentionally at the top of it.
0.
It doesn't see any intentional entrance above, even if there was one. And You guys actually hear it beginning to roar. It's close. You hear it rattle as rubble falls from the ceiling. And you see the rider force it to land on the aquifer and perch high above the rest of its allies. And it searches instinctively over it. What would you like to do? You hear it and feel it.
I want to look for
As
like
soon as it
if
lands, I
could
stop
see-
blowing.
I want to fly around and see if there's like a hole that it could see like through.
Roll me an investigation check.
Like, yeah.
We're gonna take
16.
a pause as the dragon lands. We're gonna be like, oh,
You don't see any, and it definitely doesn't either. And you see it's getting both the rider and the dragon, because the dragon's not able to do what the rider wants, so it's getting mad at him. They're getting frustrated. They're obviously looking for an entrance, and they're confused why they haven't found one. And he goes, "Take too long! Open!" And it whips it. It rears up, and you see the underneath of its body begin to glow red as it shoots this fireball that's more like a compacted cannon. Blows rubble off side of the building. You feel the shake through the entirety of the facility. Parts of the pipe begin to rock. The trough almost waves as pieces of the building begin to settle under the structural integrity of it. You don't know where this explosion was, and wherever it was wasn't within view, but you felt it.
Is there any light peering in from where we can see?
Not that you can see. no.
So, you know, there's the pipes that we sealed, but there's like the gap at the top.
Pipes
Right.
we sealed with the gap.
Like,
at the top.
there was
Like,
like,
you only put up like a 5-foot fucking.
I only put up a 5-foot facing, right?
You closed all of the they enter it like what's the best way to
Because
explain?
last week you said there was like a gap at the top.
Yeah.
This tube you're in isn't closed.
No, the side pipes.
Like the side pipes.
Yeah, all of them aren't. I mean, you can climb over and jump into them, like if that's what you're asking, but they don't have an opening. You've closed it. You can climb over the trough and then just jump into a new trough, if that's what you're saying. You have access to those pipes.
Yeah.
They're all still there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get I'm gonna get everyone's attention. I'm gonna be like, we need to hide. Like, let's get
I
in
think
one.
that's a great idea.
Let's get in one of the pipes right the fuck now.
Okay.
can you cover the pipe so we're sealed in? I don't even know if that's a good idea, but shit won't fall on us.
I feel like if they're stupid. I don't know if the dragon is. If every pipe is covered, has a gap except for one, that seems
Another explosion. As you
Alright.
watch it blow off a bigger chunk of rubble as it's trying to make entry.
You know, never mind. Let's just get the fucking thing and worry about that later.
Sure.
You hop off into another trough. Are you trying to get a portion of it concealed or just get away from the main auger?
Get away from
Just get away from the main auger.
Yeah, you guys run away as Gorkite instinctively, right, living in the war zone, just drops into like a super tight crouch and begins to huddle along any wall or structure you can find as the pipe takes its direction into the walls and through pipes of other means. He's gonna roll stealth check. I would like stealth. Jesus fuck. I'd like stealth checks for everyone else. Assuming you want to hide. You don't have to. You can use your action for something else. 20?
Natural 20.
Damn.
13.
13.
14.
Can I donate part of mine to everybody else?
Dude, I'll fucking take a
So
14.
you all used an action. It
Absolutely.
used another action to blow a hole in it. And with your investigation check, as you look through an opening, it's not even necessarily that you can see the rider. You can see his facial features. You can see his body language. It's not like they're hunting, right? That's not. They're just confused as why there's not an opening, and now they're like perplexed. They're like, okay, what the fuck? Something's in there. Something's wrong. Again. Another explosion. It's like powering up this breath to break in as it's hitting its head against the rubble. What do you want to do?
Can I float down through one of the holes it made, and I could try to gauge where, in correlation, our trough is to where he is?
You fly
That's
down, you just give a
possible.
quick look, because you only can see 60 feet.
Yeah.
No. There's not enough visible pipage or landmark to let you know how far away you are from it. Because your footage
Well, I can't do anything with him, so I'll float towards the trough. I'll fly
Into
over
the building.
Into the building, over to our trough.
Yeah.
And I'll just look to see if they're still fucking there.
you're going to use all your movement, and you fly down, and you get to as you get actually in it, and you hear it beginning to now scratch, pull apart giant brick and mortar of this poured concrete structure. It seems to be entering on a cubed edge, right, like a corner perch. It's breaking it apart, and you can actually see the light of the braziers fading in, or flooding in as you fly deeper in. Over some distance, you do get enough visual parameter to isolate where you would have been and where the auger is, and you do actually see it rising out of the floor. It took you about 120 feet to get here. Once again, another explosion.
Do I walk? I fly down. I fly a little closer to see if I see that.
You don't. The trough's empty.
Okay, they listened. I turn back around, and I look at the roof to see if he's coming in. I'll fly back up towards it.
As you near it, what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna just keep moving down the pipe.
You've run around down the pipe. You've made
burning
it.
down the pipe.
Yeah, you guys are all using your actions either to dash or to stealth. 2 turns of the lap, so you've made it 30, 60. You're nearing in on 90 feet away from the epicenter of where you started, as you're just fucking stealthily running through the building. The running water getting louder as now you're exiting the only portion of the facility that isn't working, essentially, and entering portions of running water that you had to explore going upstream.
Yeah.
And you do hit.
Can I try to like help him navigate? I'm like, oh, this leads over here.
Roll me
I rolled
a history check.
Okay.
Yeah. You've explored it before. Where do we go from here?
+1. 15.
15. It's just enough. You look through the pipes, and you do see now that you're entering, like, walking up water. And this is the part, as it does enter, like, the facility proper, that it's entering closed pipe. And you're like, that one snakes to the upstairs. We gotta go. And you take your whole party and
Say fucking less.
and you start climbing up a fucking,
baby.
essentially a water
I
slide.
remember going up this way, and if we go up there, it's closed off. Let's go. Follow me. Follow me.
Sounds good.
Lead the fucking way.
As soon as you get
short
back,
ass.
Alright, that was uncalled for. Hang on. Tee it off. What the hell, dude?
Alright, lead the way. Just lead the way. Lead the way.
Lead the
regular.
way, poop.
I fart. I fart behind me.
as you approach back to the corner of the building based on direction, you don't even get to the wall before it flies and treads air directly in front of you and instinctively begins to search the building. I don't know why.
What, did you roll 1?
Roll really
Tell
good.
us the roll.
Tell us.
Come on now.
You don't need to know.
Can I?
For video.
I know it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send one last little prayer off to Life Mode.
And what would you like to say?
I love you. And I'm gonna stop and love you.
In the times of the wolf and the rabbit, let the rabbit hide its best.
Kinda sick, dude. That's...
I think maybe you need to break up with Simeon, bro. It's pretty obvious you gotta do
obviously,
this now.
you got...
Your blessing finds its landing.
Stop it.
And just with what you've experienced in the last 24 hours, you feel that there's no way you can fail now. There's nothing that could stop you from reclaiming what you want to be. You send off your prayer. Where do you go? What do you do?
I follow the fucking dragon around.
Alright. It immediately drops into like a falcon dive as it transcends about 60 feet, as it's starting at the top of the several hundred-foot building. As shoulders of the dragon are taking off pipes as it descends through this labyrinthian area, blowing apart the facility. Pipes flooding portions of it with water. It perches on one of the bigger troughs, not the big one with the auger, but one of them, one of the centralized one, and it stands. And the ogre's like, "It's empty and dark." And it goes to pull the reins, and the dragon snaps its head and sniffs. It inhales deeply, and it stiffens its posture, and you see its head like on a wire. Bing! And it begins to take flight. What do you want to do?
In etherealness,
Mm-hmm.
I can go through stuff, right?
Yeah, you can just traverse through things.
Can you go through a person?
Can you travel through them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can walk through them easily. They are a solid object.
Is it heading towards where I like? Where is what direction is the
The
dragon?
general vicinity you just returned from.
Out.
No, in.
Fuck.
Come come out of etherealness with your foot in his chest?
So
No, don't do that.
God, what?
God,
what
fucking
the
don't
fuck?
do that shit. Don't do that
Your
shit.
guy's not here. I float.
You hear a fleeting voice
Oh
in the back
my
of your
god,
head.
this guy's suicidal. Talked to the life mother one time and went, I'll throw my life away. I ain't got nothing to lose. Shit.
Roger, I need you.
I'm gonna float
Don't.
towards it.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up. You don't have a big opening. What do you want to do? Because
Is it flying towards the auger?
it's about to. Yeah, it snapped its head and it's beginning to do. Get the necessary body posture to take flight once again.
Can I just float? I'm not gonna do anything yet. Can I float into its chest cavity where its heart would be?
You do get inside of its body.
Oh my god.
And you do
Oh my fucking
realize,
God.
like, you're seeing the inside of it. There's a moment of hesitation from the beast. It seems stagnant for a moment, but as you're looking at it, it does now take flight.
Do I see the heart?
You see portions of its ventricles. It's a pretty complex system in there.
Bro. Oh my dude.
God.
Holy shit. I can't watch this. I can't. Tell me when it's over.
I'll reach out, and then I'll second guess, and I won't do it.
You just wanted to give him a fucking heart attack, you piece of
Brother.
shit.
No, I was going to.
You reach out for a moment, and you have it in your hand, and you think for a moment, I'll just blimp out. Unsure of how the effects of the spell will operate when you are inside of a solid object that's organic. You think it's best to exercise caution. And with a growl, the dragon just flies out of your space, and you see it soar off in front of you. You right on its tail. You use your action to dash. What do you guys want to do? You're inside of a pipe. You hear it roaring, and it is getting closer. You hear pipes as it's blowing shit out of its way, traversing through this cavern.
That means keep going, I guess.
And we are enclosed?
You are now inside of a water slide pipe, yeah. Fully riveted, closed, about 6 feet in diameter. It's tight fit for the two of you, kinda. I'd say more like 5 feet. Like you do kind of like, because it's circular. You're fine. You're just in the water.
Is this pipe like just hanging in open space, or is it like in the mountain?
The one that you entered is in open space. It is probably a connector piece that goes into a bigger portion that leads upward, like you explored originally. Mulder tells you that.
I don't want to be in a pipe that gets knocked down
Yeah.
by a dragon. Is
Roll
there a
figures.
pipe that
We
is
need to
in
figure
a
something out. Are we continuing? Are we dropping? Are we defending? He pulls out the standard, barely able to scrape it across the top of the pipe. If I have to die here, giving my life, then I shall.
Gorkide?
I think we could. And I try to remember back to where this like leads to.
It's one of the passages you took to get to that upper level of the footpaths. It's an expansive network, and it would take you some time.
Well, like to get to like a non like hanging pipe, like one that's.
I mean, you were inside the pipe.
Yeah.
You don't know what the outside looks like.
Okay.
You just know it starts outside.
I think if we keep going, I think we'll be okay. I don't know. I don't know for sure. I didn't check the rigidity of it whenever I was first coming up through here, but.
Shit, it's better than dying.
I look at Calfan and I go, get that fucking bag ready.
Mine's ready already.
If we need to make the great escape,
I think 3 of us can fit in there, but we gotta be Gorkai. We gotta be ready to jump into that thing if we want to survive.
You guys gotta get out pretty quick.
well, I have a theory on this.
Okay,
you have a
let's
theory on
go.
this,
Let's
so there's
go.
only two.
Go.
So we're moving out the pipe.
You
for now.
begin dashing up the pipe.
Yeah.
Because as you're now in it, it's very obvious the vocal noise you would make is like You can use your action to
Pretty
dash.
negligible.
Yeah. Not only can you barely hear your footsteps because there's rapid fucking water in here, you're in a cast iron 4-inch steel cast iron pipe. Like you're not
4 inch. Holy shit.
Yeah, these
They're
are
tiny.
You're fucking no,
4.
All right, running out the pipe.
4-inch depth.
Run out the pipe.
How am I fitting in this?
Well, I mean,
That's pretty big.
You can
That's quite-
fit. The rest of them.
4 inches
is quite a
4
lot.
inches is
That's
fucking
huge.
4 inches-
Absolutely massive.
4 inches is way more than you ever need. You'll get all the water you need in at least 2 inches.
You continue through the passages. Roller. You're on the tail of the dragon. It's barely outpacing you, but after 2 dashes of you traveling through the cavern, You see the auger coming to view,
Mm-hmm.
and the dragon
For 20 hours.
perches, digging its claws into the thick stone. Not enough to damage it in any meaningful way. And you see the ogre like, what is it, beast? What's the problem? He begins to sniff around. He's gonna make another perception roll.
Fucking roll bad, dickhead.
That one.
I gotta pull up its official stuff.
It probably has like a plus 30 to perception.
Probably. It's a dragon.
Immediate nat 20 on every perception roll ever.
Every roll.
You saw how the
It's
beginning
sniffed.
went. You saw how the beginning went.
Yeah, because the ogre's like, there's nothing in here. And the dragon's like, you're a dumbass. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
smart
You're an
guy.
idiot.
You're literally a fucking goofball, brother. You're fucking crazy. Whoa.
Uh-oh. Did you make the monster too powerful? No, never. I do like the idea, Roller, but we have to test it. That's a testing.
Yeah,
Well, the
I don't
auger
think it would
being
work how you work.
in working condition is probably the most important. thing.
Yeah. It is.
Can I once again float really close to it?
I don't know, man.
I don't know about that.
It's definitely not gonna work like that.
What if it does, though? You know how sick that... No, there's no way that works like that. That would be way too fucking broken.
I'm
I
just.
mean, what is every other spell where you end up in the space of another creature? It kicks
It
you
literally-
out and it damages you.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Etherealness isn't the same as Dimension Door. I'm inside of it. I'm just being inside of it.
I mean, that's how I feel like it has read with like every teleportation spell.
Okay. I'm just confirming that something shouldn't have happened. It lands. It makes its roll. It begins to sniff around. It speaks. It says, something is here. The dragon. You are unaware if the ogre understands what it says, as the beast kind of tightens its muzzle. The ogre does. There's nothing. I want to go home and eat. Next home. He doesn't listen. It begins to walk up the trough.
Just walking up the trough, you know, for a Sunday stroll.
It makes about 20 feet. What do you want to do, big man?
I'm just gonna wait inside of it at its heart again, and I'll just wait there.
You orbit in its space, feeling confident due to your extraterrestrial location. It walks. It stops and turns and looks at one of the offshoots leading off the pipe. It begins to look at the ceiling. The ogre now becoming wildly frustrated. It begins to wrench on the leather straps that lead onto its snout and mouth, digging what looks like spikes into its neck. Small pierces of blood can be seen dribbling down in between its scales.
I'll get the gauntlet, like, literally, like, fucking right up on its heart. And I'm just gonna wait there.
You see it like pull, but you don't see what's happening outside, but the muscles are contracting. The body is preparing. But then there's a moment of release as it like, and as you're like floating, it starts to move slowly away as it again walks. So you're looking for something. You guys continue up your path, finally breaking out of a pipe into a small 14 by 14 foot room, where the trough opens, and it's like a, like where you would load people going on a water slide, like onto it. It's like a cutout for them to have access to the water trough. You can continue up the pipe or dismount into this room.
Okay.
It's an enclosed room.
So the big chute isn't like visible from here.
No.
They're just
You're in a 14-14 like bedroom, essentially, but where this pipe comes through it, it opens, like the 3/4 of it are cut out on purpose so they can probably access it. There's like notes in Dwarvish on the walls that like your commonplace like welding stuff, like, oh, add 2 bits of alkaline tablet if water levels are X. Shit like that. There's a ladder. As you know, the whole place is designed by ladders going up and down.
So, is it a...
What's up, Tyrone?
what's up the pipe from here?
What's up the pipe is the controls.
Yeah.
It's the 2 foot pedals I was mentioning earlier.
I look at the pipe.
You're in the main spider web now.
But can this cutoff room be sealed off?
That's what I'm thinking. I look at the pipe. And I go, could a dragon fit inside this pipe?
No.
And I go, I think we should seal the room. And give it a minute.
No.
I don't even know if we need to seal the room. If we hear it coming, then we can do it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, to fight a dragon inside here, I feel like close quarters might be good. I don't know. We'll see. But sealing off might be good.
If we're gonna die, I'm glad we're dying down here together, boys.
We're not gonna fucking die. I'm not fucking dying here.
It whispers. You actually hear its vocal cords vibrate, making the noise as you're inside of its body, sort of, kind of. Again, unsure whether or not the ogre can even understand its words. How does it say this? All of the water in the world can't wash away the stench rats. I smell you.
Steven? Stench rats?
It continues to walk up the trough. You hear these roars bouncing off the walls, rumbling apart parts of the interior. Want to do anything?
Get real settled in.
I like to clear out my
there's
plate.
not probably jack shit to hide in here, but I don't even know if hiding would fucking do anything. If it can smell us from the trough.
I mean, you don't know that.
I don't know that, but I don't know.
I mean, it's a safe assumption. Even if we don't metagame, it's probably a safe assumption if you're running away from a fucking dragon that shit can smell you.
The ogre speaks now. Stubborn! Why are you so hard to control? He kind of just like gives in at this point. He's like, alright, it's fucking doing whatever it's doing. There's no evidence that anything else has entered the building. That hole seems isolated. You still just hear the commotion outside as it was, right? People just going about their thing. It's like, damn.
Do I see it like?
You see the ventricles dilating and such, but there's not an empty cavity inside of its body. It's solid mass, as with all living creatures. So you're seeing like in portions of it, like in sliced view, if you like side shots.
When you're
Because-
getting suffocated in gravel in Minecraft, and
Yeah.
your screen is gravel.
Yeah, it's it's not like you're like,
It doesn't
"Oh,
matter what way you look.
I'm
it's
now
just
in
gravel.
the window of its soul, and I can just see its whole respiratory system. Like, your arm is in its stomach, your left hand is in its fucking testicular gland, your torso is inside of its kidney, and your head is peering into one of the ventricles that leads into a beating portion of its heart. You can't see it in its hole. It would be possible. You're in solid mass. It's not. You can't view it.
Fucking, I am literally locked up, ready to fucking. I'm just gonna hang out.
You're hanging out.
I really think it looks like how Dimension Go works, where you just get tossed out.
Maybe.
Roger doesn't know that.
We'll see. Rolger doesn't know that. Rolger's never tried.
Yeah.
I mean, Rolger doesn't know that that's how it works with Dimension Door either. It's never happened to him.
True.
I see.
It is kind of weird to think how like you level up, you get a spell, and then it's like, oh yeah, I now know that you can go 500 feet, and if you get put into an object and you get tossed out. After I defeated the spider.
It intently moves forward. You have to keep up trough with it.
So I will.
So this like room, it's like you go to the end of the trough. There's the big chute, and it's like adjacent to that big chute. I'm assuming.
No, this room. So it's the pipe you're in. The 6-foot pipe traverses through it and then opens into this room with almost nothing else in it except external entrances up and below. The pipe continues on. You can keep traveling through the pipe. The pipe bisects the room.
Oh, you're good.
So where does this ladder go?
Up and down.
What's it down?
You look down and you can only see the ladder. Would you like to climb? You definitely can.
Only that I'm a scout. Ahead, and I'll find another ladder.
So the pipe bisects the big chute. You said.
Just the room.
Okay.
You're in a closed 14 by 14 foot room. The only entrance and exit is the ladder up, the ladder down, and the pipe you just came from. This isn't the end of the line. The pipe continues on.
Yeah.
The pipe goes to the controls and shit somewhere. He knows that off his history check.
Yeah.
And he shared that information with you. Somewhere at the end of the line, it will lead to the top of the facility where the giant chute is located.
Yeah. I'm wondering like where in orientation the room is to the big chute.
You do not know.
Okay.
You've never seen this room.
Cool. Perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have no clue.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. It is what it is. I'm living on a hope and a prayer.
And you climb down. Ben?
Yeah, I'm the ladder. Sorry.
You hop onto the ladder and you climb down a couple rungs and look around. The level beneath you is more so of a scaffolding. It does open up into another chamber. It's not a room like above. It seems to open up into more piping, similar to the auger room. Like it's a more expansive chamber.
Are there any other entrances to this chamber that I can see from here?
It's open. It travels intertwined with the rest of the entire building.
Okay. Probably not the best place to hide. What's above us?
You climb up the rungs as you do continue to hear roars emanating from somewhere central inside of the building. Make your way up the rungs, bless you.
Thank you.
And you reach another room above. It seems to be slightly longer in orientation. There are multiple small valves that line the walls. Bless you. And thin copper piping, like small, like piano tubes that go up and down, probably to control finer pressurized appliances throughout the facility. But it is a closed circuit room about the size of this room. Like 12 feet by like 25 feet.
So this one's closed down.
Yeah, the ladder continues up. And it is a closed room with a bunch of pipes that elbow in and all these piano chords.
Alright, I'll call everyone up. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Orcard's like, fucking hell.
Sure.
He climbs up the rungs.
Climb it up, baby.
What are we gonna do?
As soon as everyone's in, I'll cast Stone Shape
Okay.
to kind of create like a U shape. So it just looks like the ladder keeps going up.
Okay. So where the ladder would entrance, you're just gonna enclose the ladder and
Yeah.
leave the room untouched. Yeah?
Yes.
5 by 5 foot cube. The room is taller than 5 feet.
I'll cast them more than once if I need to.
Okay. Then yeah, how many? You would have to cast it at minimum of twice because it's about a 10 feet room. You want to cast twice?
Yeah, I'll do twice.
You cast twice and shape the stone into a nice ocular tube. that leads straight up into another floor, wherever that fucking goes. The room now, as it stands, has no entrance and exit.
And then in the corner, I'll start ritual casting. Leave as 10 minutes.
That will take 10 minutes.
Yep. I'm basically trying to trap us in there so they can't smell us.
The dragon's continually parading the chamber. It's maybe made it 100 feet total as it walks along the auger, and you do feel its muscles tense, and it does show signs that it's probably going to take flight again.
I'll follow it.
Okay. It kind of jumps off the giant chute and flaps its wing once to tread air as it like hovers like a sparrow bird, if you will, barely able to keep its hefty body and the ogre on its back aflight. Its head meanders towards where a lot of the pipes come out of the walls, and it's going to make a bite attack as it sinks its teeth into one of the older brass tubings and just rips it clean out of the wall, pulling some of it out like pulling a nerve out of someone's body. Like it, water begins to pour over its face as it ting, spits it to the floor.
Dude.
You see its eyes go in. It's a bigger pipe, and it like does the very cliche like closes an eye as it's flying and tries to peer into the pipe. All right, fuck me, I guess. It looks through. It doesn't see anything. It roars. It does it again. The next time, it bites onto what is a concrete pipe, and just due to the stability of its flight, can't sink its teeth in. You hear like a crunch, and it lets out a roar as it probably experienced some pain, unable to break the pipe as it flies down for a moment to catch its breath, landing about 60 feet below you.
And that pipe is the one that's connected to where he looked into and was like, oh shit.
So he ripped one pipe out, looked into, then moved over, bit another one, and failed to rip it
And
out.
that's the same one the one that he bit is the same one that they went up?
You don't know.
Or where he looked into and said, I could smell him?
It's one of the offshoots. It's a spider web. It is connected, but it's not like the same main line, for what it's worth. They were two separate ones.
I'll just like hold out the sword and I'll like where its heart was and I'll just hold it right where its fucking heart is.
So you
and
fly
I'll
back
just
down and
follow
you
it.
maintain.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep following it.
Okay.
Are you able to go back into etherealness if you go out of it?
No.
No.
Oh, what the fuck? Don't break. Don't do it, computer. You can do it, man. It continues to tread in a circle at the bottom of the chamber, walking in circles, working up its appetite again before it has a moment to center itself and essentially jump as it takes flight again, and it's going to make another bite. That one will land. As the same original concrete pipe it was working on, it now crunches. And it doesn't bite it off, it just shatters it like glass. Like a ceramic vase. It shatters and showers the entire chamber with rubble as you peer out of its body slightly. And once again, it looks inside. It doesn't see anything that it likes, and it continues its, I don't know, rampage. What would you like to do?
Can't follow it.
Okay. You guys hear these roars echoing this as pieces of the building are being dismantled, no more than 80 to 90 feet away from you. Stay in place. Okay.
How big is it's? You said the room's like this size.
Yeah, about. Almost exactly. It's pretty spacious. There's a lot of like pipes on the walls, but there's nothing really in the center. No tables or anything that would inhibit your ability to move.
Well, it's destroying the main pipeway, so everything's fucked now.
It's destroying
Right.
parts of the pipe. It's not destroying the main chute that they've been welding. It flew towards
Oh, okay.
one of the offshoots that you guys. Once again, this time it flies above a bigger pipe, maybe 8 feet diameter, and grabs it with its claw and rips it clean out of the wall. This one seems to be bronze colored, kind of like the first one. Older, it dents it, and you hear the like as the metal gets bent against its will, turning into what looks like paper mache under the force of the creature's claw. It drops it as it bangs off other pipes to the ground. It flies slightly lower and looks inside that pipe. This whole time, the ogre on the back is allowing it, and it seems almost invested in whatever mental hula hoops the fucking dragon is doing. It's obviously intended on something, and it wants to see where it's going to take it. The dragon shows no signs of stopping. What would you like to do? Do not let me insinuate anything. You have 1,000 options at your disposal.
I know.
I'm just giving you an action every time it takes an action.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you, because
No,
I'm just trying to be fair.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it
I'm not
rips the
frustrated
shit
by that
clean
part.
apart. You guys had a good 3 days.
I'll like look to like where I'll fucking leave it and I'll fly back up to like where it like snapped its head, where it was smelling them, whatever, and I'll try to like not inside the pipe, but I'll follow that pipe in ethereal to see like where.
Roll me an
can find
investigation check. Four? Okay. You leave the vicinity of the dragon as it continues its rampage. Sometimes even scratching at the wall itself, ripping mortar and brick against their will, leaving cavities. And it finally leaves your 60-foot peripheral as you begin to follow some of the lines, trying to right yourself from the wrong, and you spend some time doing so. What do you guys do? You're maybe a minute through your ritual casting, if not.
I'm just gonna do the full casting, the normal one.
Oh, you're gonna use spell slot?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not worth waiting 9 minutes for it.
What color?
Black, I guess. So
Shiny
it's
black
like a
orb.
shadow.
Sure. Make a black orb. Rest of you. Gorkide is gritting his teeth, what's left of them, and you can hear them cracking under the pressure of his drum. He says, I don't think this is right. Now, I don't want to wait for it to find me and slay me in a corner, hiding between the piss and my legs.
Where would we go? We're in a pipe and we're assumed to be hundreds of feet above. You want to fall to your death?
Don't want to wait till I'm eaten.
Kind of makes a point.
If it finds us in a corner, it'll eat us like rats. At least in an open battlefield, I can brandish my weapon.
I don't know if we're gonna get an open battlefield here.
Not now. There's no way now. We're up in the fucking pipe. What do we... This is retarded.
I. Two seconds. I'm sorry.
Roll it. You haven't yet found them, but you are spiraling out, continuing to research. You can continue to search and use another action, or do something else.
The dragon's out of sight, though.
It's not what?
Out of sight.
It's like barely on the peripheral of your 60 feet as you've been exploring. You know exactly where it is. It hasn't left its location, but like it comes in and out of sight as you're 60 feet limited by your ethereals.
Keep following that pipe.
Okay, investigation check, please. Luckily, you can traverse the walls. Natural 1. No. 2. 3. Don't make me go through the whole
Bro,
thing.
holy. Say the number.
4 again.
4 again, 2. You're fucking me. Okay, you continue searching. Gorkai grits his teeth.
I look at the gang and I go, I get 2 goes at etherealness, so I'm gonna locate the thing that is trying to kill us.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You turn into Deirdre.
And I immediately just peek out, like, the back wall. Like, if we came in there, I look out that wall.
Yeah, you look out that wall. It does lead into another opening chamber with a lot of catwalks and such.
Main chute. That's what I'm looking for, like, the main chute, I guess. And I did look up the main chute at one point, so I've seen it.
You've been to it. Yeah. It's definitely not at this back wall. Not within your 60 feet that you can see.
Okay.
Your vision is very, very far reduced.
Out that wall.
Once again, 60 feet. You look at that wall. That one does lead into another room. It doesn't seem connected to this one in any way. It seems like the orifice other side of like some of those piano pipes that were attached, those thin brass fittings. It's much smaller, maybe like 4 by 4 feet. You can barely have a person. It's probably a room for one man to operate in to do some pressure and stuff. You look out and you see another larger room, similar to probably what connected off the catwalk that Calfane saw looking down through that ladder. It's an extension of that large chamber where pipes stretch in and out, and it's so large, obviously, as is the facility, that it doesn't. You don't see the end of that chamber by the end of your 60 feet vision. You are inhibited by the confines of the spell.
And I look out the back of behind the ladder, basically.
You look out through the last final wall. That chamber does seem to elevate slightly. There is like a floor to it, a thin one, and it is mostly built of catwalk. Same as the rest of them. It's just another large chamber bisected by random stone walls, piping, tubing, and the like. It is, as described, a labyrinth of everything.
How far can I see in etherealness? In the ethereal realm?
60 feet.
In the ethereal.
Oh, I don't know. What was my ruling?
I don't remember.
Like what your normal, like what you could.
Oh, I said you could see normally, but you are obstructed by the fact that the
It's a fog.
Yeah, it's literally called the swirling lava lamp realm for a reason. It's not like you can see clearly up to a mile like you can in real life, right?
Right.
I can see the horizon if there's perfect weather.
I'm gonna go to the biggest chamber.
Okay.
Which I
Yeah.
think was that wall.
Yeah, the original one you looked out of.
And I will traverse down a little bit, I guess.
Roll me investigation as you just look around. What are you looking for specifically?
Look. Signs of the dragon or signs of Rover. Signs of life. How about
Perception. Roll me a perception. Signs of life.
What did you roll? I got him beat by 1.
5.
So I'll take that.
You look around, you don't see anything immediately. You do hear the dragon. It does seem to be coming from one chamber over, which, based on your recollection now of hearing it, that is probably where you came from. But that's what you get with a 5. You have no fucking clue. You don't see anything of importance.
I will go to that chamber.
You fly towards the dragon. And as you do, you peek around a corner and you see the talon of it ripping into the wall and starting to dig. And it is digging in the direction of your party. Ripping pipes out of the wall. Once again, it's going to make an attack. Now that someone's there to see it. And it will succeed. As it rips a smaller tubing out, and when it does, a portion of the wall comes with it, as enough of the rebar essentially has been removed from it that its structural integrity is fair. Rubble begins to shower over you, falling through your ghost-like aperture.
And you said it is getting closer to the party.
It is in that direction, yeah. It seems to be like going through the solid mass. You kind of like went, out the wall, down, and then backed up to see it. You're essentially coming in under.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the party.
You fly back to the party. You roll me an investigation check.
14.
14. Okay. With a 14, you manage to follow the pipes based off memory of you seeing the main chute, how it connects to other pipes, and you were scared shitless, and you were hastily just sticking your head in pipes. And you stick your head through a pipe, and you stop, and you turn around, and then you look back again, you see a black orb.
Okay, I see that. Do I see him fly back in?
I mean, at this point, sure. Why not? He goes, hey!
Bro, what's up, dog?
Hey, man.
Holy shit! How's this for a reunion? How's it outside? You know what? We'll catch up later.
See
We'll
it?
catch up later.
Yeah? No, I saw him. He's headed this way.
Okay.
Um,
Can you guys go up?
yeah?
Go up.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a scrap.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go up there and scrap.
Yeah, alright.
Give me the material.
I'm staying in theory.
Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna say that, and I didn't say that.
And I'll follow the dragon.
Anything you'd like to do?
I walk into the hut, and I go, we gotta go upstairs. This thing's fucking coming right at us.
Okay, lead us.
And I want to find at least an area to fight in. How about that? Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Go.
The ladder is closed off.
Yeah, we need to open the ladder.
I'll open it up real quick. Like a little.
Wait, we were closed off by what?
By a
Easy.
solid
Yeah.
foot of
We
stone.
closed it in.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Putty.
You gonna use another spell slot?
Yeah. I'll just make a little.
You open a little 5-foot hole? Wow. Fuck, you can even make it a hole. I mean, you can't make it hinged, but you made a little trapdoor. Meh.
I'd say
I
also.
can make it hinged.
You can make it hinged. Meh.
I make it
Also, Rolger is right here with us. I saw him in ethereal. He's
Okay.
in this room. So let's go up.
And I'll
Up.
fly
Come
the
on,
dragon.
Rolger, with the gang. And
gonna fly
I
through.
go up the ladder.
Okay.
So go up the ladder.
You guys go up the ladder. You watch your party ascend.
And I go towards the dragon. I'm gonna follow it.
Oh, you're gonna try the thing.
Okay.
Might as
You
well.
you enter the next chamber, which does balloon out slightly. It seems to be, it's not a perfect square. There's pockets of cubbies of where the room extends. The ladder ends here. There does seem to be a slight slanted stairwell that does lead up. The first one you've seen, you saw it a long time ago. Probably leads to the main aperture above. You guys can sit in this room. It's probably 45 by 15. In rough dimensions, it's like extended in areas, and it's not perfectly square.
Okay.
Okay.
I want a big enough room that we can feel comfortable fighting. Is it? That's the size of this room. Entrances and exits. I'm sorry.
There's a stairwell that leads off to the room. There is a door that leads west. Let's just call that direction west. It's the same side of the room as the stairs, and then the ladder that goes down only
Okay.
from here.
Stairs? Anyone? Stairs?
Sure.
Stairs. All right. Take
go.
the stairs.
Gorkate's like, okay. And he ascends the stairs. You begin to fly your way through the doors and the walls and the pipes. And you find yourself now looking at the broad side of the dragon. It continues to tear into pieces of the pipe. It begins to grow frustrated quickly with its pursuit.
Tell him to quit. Tell him to give up while he's behind.
Yeah.
I can't let you
Same thing
get
I was doing
close.
earlier, and I'm just gonna fucking hold it right where its heart is and just follow it.
Okay. It continues to do what it's doing, and it will make more progress doing so. Unabated and unaffected as it continues to bite and claw into the stone. Now, at this final scratch, it takes a chunk of the stone out, and you see the wall actually give in. It's opened up to a new chamber.
This is literally the gaping dragon boss fight.
It sorta.
This
Maybe.
is literally.
Good thing that's one of the easiest bosses in the game. So we're good, right?
We're on like New Game 10.
We are on New Game 10. Level 13. D&D.
We're on New Game 13.
D&D.
Level 13 D&D.
Ghost Draco has arrived. Ghost Draco.
Oh shit.
Yo, Mr. Dragon!
You ascend the stairs. The chamber actually grows smaller than the last one as you're reaching the pinnacle of the facility. And you do see, at the far end of this about 20-foot chamber, you see only a quarter, but the main chute. You see it continues up. This connects to a portion of it that goes to that giant emergency valve that goes all the way to the top. The main. There's a lot of entrances and walking in this building.
Holy, yeah. I'm figuring that one out.
But you guys are literally labyrinthing through this fucking chamber. Vertically. non-vertically, non-Euclidean geometry. Hey, buddy.
Okay, give me the rundown of this room. I'm fucking sorry. I'm thinking about my spells right now. And I'm thinking
Smaller
about
room,
The smaller room.
about half the size of the previous. It's more rectangular,
Okay.
not a lot in it. It tapers off, and in the corner you see a portion of one of those cement steam stacks that goes from ceiling to floor. It's about 50 feet tall. 15, 1-5.
Entrances. And exits.
There's a door heading west, the same door, the same facing wall that the stairs went up. There's no more vertical access in this room.
Door!
You will go through the archway, and it opens up into another catwalk room. This room seems to overlook part of like the foundry floor. You can actually see like over 100 feet down pipes.
Oh, wowzers.
Yeah, it's like a catwalk bridge that goes to another, floating office. Probably about 45 feet away. This is a maze of chambers.
Yeah. Running across the catwalk.
You want to run across the catwalk?
Yes.
Go, go, go,
And I want to
go,
bring
go.
the gang. The gang's with me. I'm not doing this alone. Just saying.
Yeah.
What's up, Idol? Are you hearing this shit? Idol?
You traversed
Bro.
and saw what
Bro.
we didn't, so you know where you're going.
I don't know jack shit
I
about here.
don't know shit either. I know there's
I just know. Oh, that dragon is coming up behind us. We should keep moving and not stay in one spot.
It makes a final attempt. It just can't get purchased in the wall as it's trying to rip open an orifice for it to transverse through the whole of the new chamber. It seems to have caught the scent of something, and it is determined. Would you like to do anything? Okay.
one more word to life mother.
Life Mother, what you got for me, Life Mother?
Say life, mother. If the wolf finds the rabbit, let the rabbit have the sword.
God damn, those ice cold.
Gorkai makes he's just running across the catwalk, and you hear the shaking, the rattling of metal against each other, like pots and pans. Pipes are giving out, water's flooding into the basin, and you guys run across the catwalk. You guys make your way across the catwalk.
Molnir and Gorga. We're like
Are we on the
skin
first
splinters.
First level, in terms of
Where we're at right now?
the city, the building.
E1, E2.
B1.
E2. Aqueduct's on
This
E2.
whole this whole thing
Yeah,
is
but
on
the
E2.
talkback goes up to E1, right?
It does go to E1. Yeah.
They're on E1 now?
No. It stops at E1 when it reaches like the orifice. There's a facility up there that you transverse through, but it's not like part of the main facility.
Uh-huh.
It's just to like warrant entrance of water from the several tubes. That
So
lead to it.
you rolled for him to get through, right?
I did.
And he got through.
Not yet. He's breaking open an opening.
Okay. I'm gonna float into that opening, and I'm gonna look. Is there like a door that leads out of that one outside?
No, he's probably gonna have to go through more solid mass.
Once he gets into that chamber. So I go into that chamber real quick, and then I look. And does that chamber lead just to another like ground level floor that goes?
Yeah, there's floating offices everywhere. I know this is hard to grasp. This is not a very confined space. Like you guys are in a like 700 by 800 foot fucking Northtown mall that you're like, what's in this room?
Yeah.
It's just another room. There's gonna be 1,000 of them literally.
Spencer's Kiss
Can I
is
dash?
in here.
It's literally Hot Topics right to the right.
Can I dash down? Like I'm assuming we're close to like that wall that was out
I
there.
gotta go get
Yes,
all
you are
my-
like the main facility floor room that goes all the way to the ceiling, like fucking 85 feet high.
Yeah.
Is obviously more expensive. There's several of those chambers, and
So
there's
I'm
a
gonna
main
fly
wall.
down and see if there's an exit to this building that goes outside.
Outside, no. That's why they broke through.
Right.
There was no external entrance to the building. He will make another attack.
I'll fly back up to him.
He's still clawing. He can't make it through. What do you guys want to do?
We run across the catwalk.
Keep falling.
You run across the catwalk and you do enter another floating steel, like chained, like foreman office. It's got windows to look out into the floor, but they're like just holes in the stone and metal girders and lumber and such. This does have furniture in it, weirdly enough. This chamber has piping. but it's got small tables. Probably at some point had ledgers. There's no paper or any records of that here anymore. Maybe even a break room. Who knows?
Is this room like floating? You said it's like.
It's bolted into the ceiling through chains, cables, and pillars. There's nothing under.
Fuck, out of this room. What? How can I get out of this
Catwalk
room?
continues.
Run across the catwalk. I'm not
Okay.
fucking staying in this hanging
curve.
All right, you made a pretty big chunk of distance, and with that roll, a final screech as it immediately blows through the thicker of all the walls. This is the main chamber. The rest of this material going forward is just rooms. As it blows it apart, the ogre's like holding onto a fucking raging bull, just trying to stay on it. Exactly. Yeah. It immediately stops for a moment. It begins to right itself. There's water pouring in at its feet. It barely fits in this room. It has to tuck its wings and its tail slapping against parts of the chamber, just trying to make its way through. Immediately just headbutts into the next chamber. And successfully does so as it blows down another wall. And it begins to slither its giant body like a snake through. And in doing so, does harm its rider.
I was gonna say, how's this fucking ogre hold up through all this
He's
shit?
literally, he has his hand like on it. He's like knocked out cold. He's like,
It does sustain like actual damage, as it's like it has no hazard for its rider. And it gets broadsided by a piece of the jagged rock as it gets squeezed through one of these chambers around it.
Fucking go past where it's at and see like what trail it's about to take to go into like an
Immediately to the next chamber, it seems to be a room that has a ladder that goes up and down. And there's a tube
it's every room.
of stone that covered the ladder that now has a door open.
Yeah.
That doesn't narrow it down.
It narrows it into the one
we
you guys
were in
just
we were
in.
just in that room.
Oh, whoops. There's 30 of those.
Roger would assume they kept going.
I said we were going to keep going.
He's gonna keep going.
You were there, and I said,
I
"We're
see
moving,
stone.
boys."
I'm going to assume that this is the boy's stone.
Yeah, you were in this room. You saw
You
it.
were in the room
Yeah.
with me.
You
Yeah.
know it. I was just being theatric to be a dick.
I literally, I mean, you would have heard me say,
Yeah.
"We're going to a room that's big enough that we can fight this fucking thing."
That it's not in this room yet, but that is the next room. If it continues its path through solid rock, because the only reason you guys were able to access it so easily is you went through the pipes that go traverse through
I'll
the cemented
fly
stone.
Up where that ladder goes.
You go up and you see the same west-facing wall and the ladder that goes up again, or the stairs that go up again that lead to another arc that goes to the catwalk. I'll just say you pop through both.
I'll wait for that dragon at the top of there.
Okay. It's relentless in its pursuit. It does stop for a moment. You hear it growl. You don't hear any barraging or giant fucking explosions. But I was looking for that. Anyway, after a moment of silence, you hear the rumble, and you guys feel it as parts of the building begin to move. That now you're kind of in that elevated section where it is aerial based.
Yeah.
The roars echo through the chamber, and you're close enough that you can see actually pieces of the cement crack and buckle under the force of what's just under. The dragon's getting near.
Are we still running across the catwalk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My pen fell.
Hey man, if you keep following it, you're gonna follow it into the fight with us. So.
Do whatever you want. It's as I described it. It's relentless in its
If
pursuit.
you need a pen, I can.
It is a problem that's not probably going to go away on its own.
bit.
Okay.
It could though. What if you got bored?
It could. It definitely could. You can wait that long.
Find it after. so-
Stay still.
I tried that.
Let's see what happens.
I tried that. It didn't work out so well. So now I'm moving.
I'm moving.
Talk to you.
I'm running.
I'll go up a little higher.
You go up more.
Yeah, I'll just follow that path.
If you go up, you do hit the accessible portion end, and then you would have to go across the catwalk, or you can leave the path they took and continue vertically. through solid rock and into further vertical chambers. You guys are pretty far removed from the factory floor. You've ascended like 4 times past being 80 feet. You're like 100 and some feet.
I'll go towards the catwalk.
Okay. You see this long catwalk that stretches to a hanging building about 40 feet off. A hanging chamber that's like bricked into the ceiling with chains and cables. Like a catwalk. Restroom or like break room. You guys continue running, just barely out of sight of the building. You're about 100 feet away from where, like 80
Can I
feet
hear
away.
him?
With all the running water and the fact that there's a giant explosion happening under your feet, there's no fucking way. Not even over the natural 20 could you hear with fucking by your ear. Yeah, actually, this is what you hear. As their fucking metal boots are running across the catwalk at maximum velocity. Gorkite has grabbed the standard and is running, and you actually go into another. It's not a room per se, like you see a stone wall similar to the original one that you went through with the pipes. Pipes coming in, pipes coming out. It's 100 different things, and you enter. You go transverse through this wall, and you're in another room that's about. It's pretty tall. It's like 20 feet tall. It has all sorts of pipes in it, of course. Some cabinetry and cubbies, now wasted away by time, filled with dust and debris. No main facility pipes here. Rooms maybe 20 feet tall, but it's about, I don't know, 25 by 15.
Holy fuck. Is this room hanging as well?
No, it seemed to be built into this solid facade
Okay.
wall.
I like that.
I agree.
I wish the room was bigger. A dragon is going to take up a substantial amount of space.
There is a ladder, as most of the facilities. Trevor's floor, I think, goes down only.
Gang, how are we feeling
Gorkite's like, how are we feeling?
about moving down?
Oh,
Moving
I don't want to
further
fight a
down.
dragon in a room this size. I'm going to be honest.
are we fighting a dragon?
Well, you should be ready for it.
It's probably gonna come down to that, brother.
Let's move down.
I will follow your lead.
All
I
right,
want a
I'm
medium-sized
moving
space. Let's go.
down. Moving down.
Continue. Calfan, would you like to do anything?
Just follow them, basically.
You begin to go down room, begin to pass through. What would you like to do? It's still making its way. It's unable to break through that final wall at this moment.
Hey, Morden. You watching this?
Yo. Yo, dude.
Yeah, here it is.
Could use a word of advice right about now. Oh,
Dude.
sorry.
Yeah, here it is.
Said you want to Earth Mother, or Life Mother, and Morden come together for me, please. The trifecta.
You get all the Power Ranger colors at once. You actually just ascend to godhood.
You're literally just like, you're like triple dipping. You're like, I'll get a little bit of ranch, a little bit of blue cheese, a little bit of barbecue sauce, a little bit of this. That doesn't hurt, but it is funny.
It.
Just to mix it up a little.
He's like, I'll make Morden, I'll make another deal.
I'll sell my soul for the third time.
I'll sell my soul for the third time.
Morden will figure it out.
Obviously, Morden likes him. He's like, this demon guys, he's got you.
Not the worst.
I think Road would probably get fucking pissed. And he'd say, "You're just gonna let your son die? Just like this? All this fucking work we did? And you're not here to show?
Damn.
We're in your hell."
You hear the dragon continually scratching, and with you under the effect of the spell, you hear Giant again from the ogre rider. And he says, "I'm tired. I won't go home." You hear it through the walls. There's another growl. And for a moment, the scratching stops for a minute. What do you want to do?
He stops.
For a second. You can't see him. You're not in the same chamber as him. But you don't hear him scratching.
I'm gonna go up to where that where the chamber opens up to, where they're like the rafters, I guess.
Sure.
I'm assuming it's like an open room with rafters that go like, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up there where I think you'd come out of, and I'm just gonna get ready and stay in theory. That's about it. I can ready myself, I guess.
Okay.
He's doing his fucking writer's head in right now. He's just beating the brakes off of that ogre.
Fuck, dude.
Just fuck it.
Poor
I'm done
ogre,
with this
dude.
guy. Fuck it. Wham!
The ogre's like, I'm tired. Yeah, I think he has a concussion. I genuinely think he's like, I'm feeling sleepy.
Dude, I think that ogre's getting
He's gonna like go to
fucking
sleep and then
murdered.
just have brain bleeding like, "Argh."
Yeah.
He's gonna wake up like fucking half droopy.
Actually, no, it'd probably just be the same.
That's true.
The door gets blown down, one chamber aside. It's made its way into the chamber where he originally cast his tiny head. The rubble blows apart, so much so that even on your opposite side, on the catwalk section where the rafters are and etc. that pertain to the area, you actually see cast off of the rocks making their way through some of the smaller orifices of the walls and such, or doors and such. And there's silence. You hear the intentional but slow picking up of a claw and planting it. And you hear the ogre speak again. See? Nothing wastes time! The growl now is a little bit more muttered and silent. And then you hear a growl from outside of the building. Hey, buddy. And then there's another moment of silence. And you hear the dragon. And it seems to get farther away from you. And it leaves.
You're fucking with me right now.
You seem to have bought enough time.
I'm glad it's gone.
I'm
but
glad it's fucking
fucking
gone.
Christ.
I was not ready to.
Yeah,
fight
this
that.
dragon's just chasing your ass, and then
Ogre is like you pop out of
it hears mom, and then it's like, fuck you.
For what reason it's left?
Roger's like, where else are they gonna go?
For
Down
what
the catwalk that you
reason?
were sitting at?
Yeah, and then you get fucking eaten. That's what's going through Roger's mind.
For what reason it left is unknown.
So
What growl caused it to descend? You don't know what it means. But it did crawl back out of the hole that it made.
I'm going to fucking as fast as I can fly it where it fucking went.
What were you asking?
was it similar to like the really loud one that we've heard before?
Too muffled to
Too muffled.
to be able to discern any meaningful difference, right?
Okay.
You're hearing it through like 40 feet of concrete, several far away, including
No
the fact
problem.
that you're near water.
I put on my
Perception check. And as you follow it, whether it is rescinding to maybe get reinforcements, maybe it's rescinding because it gave up on the chase, maybe it discovered something else. You don't know, but you do begin to follow it. Roll 1, and that's for what in session?
not on the fucking one.
Let's get out of here.
Not on the one.
Pack
Oh
up. See, boys,
no.
It's been real,
Fucking
real
hell.
good. Oh, I just unplugged your laptop.
That was
Oh, you're good.
that was a goddamn ending right there.
Yeah.